What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along, another big game, people. Super Sunday, Arsenal against Chelsea. The two biggest teams in London go head to head, and a must win game for Arsenal, especially after Manchester City won their game yesterday against Leeds 1-0, which was. I didn't watch the whole game, but when I saw Haaland wasn't on the team sheet, I started to think maybe, but it didn't quite happen for Leeds. They weren't good enough against City, and we are back to being only 2 points ahead of Man City. Pressure game today, and a must-win game today for Arsenal. Big up to everyone locked in. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, people. We're basically at 107k. I think we're only about 15 away. So big up to all of you for the support. Let's go through the Arsenal lineup. And it is exactly the same team as last week, which for me is the right decision. I would have picked this team as well. David Raya is in goal. Back four is Timber. In Capier, Gabriel, and Saliba. The midfield is Zubimendi, Rice, and Eze. And the front three is Trossard, Saka, and Victor Gyökeres. Oh, guys. That is the team. Same 11 as last week. The Arsenal bench is Kepa, Mosquera, Havertz returns to the bench, Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Christian Norgard, Ricardo Calafiori, Noni Madueke, and Lewis Skelly. No Martin Odegaard in the squad. I'm looking online. Arsenal haven't said anything. You would suspect it must be illness or injury. There was a story going around in the week where they were like, oh, Arsenal have got no plans to let Odegaard go in the summer, but Odegaard isn't in the squad, and Arsenal haven't announced it, which is strange. I mean, not only is Odegaard not in particularly good form this season at all, he's constantly injured. Little knocks, He's dropped out of the squad, and Havertz returns to the squad. So, yeah, no Martin Odegaard. People, somebody's saying online that he's out with illness. How true that is, I don't know. But people saying he's out with illness. We'll see. I'm sure Arsenal will put something out. Listen, I don't want anybody to be out injured, but what it does, at least, it gives Eze a bit of breathing space, because I thought he might force Odegaard into the team and push Eze to the left. So some people saying it's hamstring. Okay. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. They obviously trained yesterday. Somebody's saying here, yeah, some people are saying it's a hamstring. Some people saying it's illness. We'll see what Arsenal's saying. We'll figure out what's going on. Big up the Twitch gang as well. But yeah, Odegaard is out of the squad. Havertz is on the bench. So yeah, it is what it is. I just want to see Eze perform, to be honest. He fell over a paper bag. Ah, dear. There's a few games on at the moment. We got about 12 minutes to go. Manchester United are beating Palace 2-1. Palace went a goal up, and then they've had a player sent off, Sesko and Bruno. A lot of people saying the penalty, the foul for Manchester United where Bruno scored was outside the area. I haven't actually seen it. I wasn't watching it. And Fulham are beating Tottenham 2-1. Tottenham just got a goal back. Iwobi scored in that game. So, yeah. And the West Indies are currently playing against India in the Cricket World Cup. West Indies got 196. India have just started their chase. Hopefully the West Indies can win that one, although the West Indies haven't had a great cricket team for a while. Rayos still on fraud watch after Wolves, says Casual Gamer. Yeah, I agree. He wasn't really troubled much last week. He did make one really good save. Soren said, are you watching the cricket? Yeah, it's on. I did check the score But obviously, I'll be watching Arsenal, but I'll turn over every now and then. Big up to you. Big up Frogs Surrounded by Rocks, who said 27 today, Big C. Won't be in the chat when the match kicks off. Too mash up, but liked and hyped as always. Big up all my brothers below. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, man. Blessings on your birthday. And I get it, man. The birthday hangover is, it's always, it can be ruthless. That's for sure. Oh, chance for Fulham. I saved. Yeah, no Ben White in the squad today as well. We will talk about that one. Sesko dunking on Gyökeres. Hardly, bro. I mean, Gyökeres got more goals than him. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of dunk that is, bro. You can't dunk on someone who's got more goals. But I did see somebody sent me a clip of his goal. Decent header, to be fair. Big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. Big up Big C. Respect from sunny San Diego. He's still on the West Coast. Love our Champions League draw. Let's keep London red today. 3-1. Come on, you Gunners. I agree with you, bro. I think everybody, yeah, reverse dunk. I think everybody is excited by the draw, but what that does, it does two things. It puts more pressure on Arteta. Because if Arteta doesn't get us through those rounds, you're going to go, well, this was an easy draw and you couldn't manage it. And second of all, you've always got to be careful with Arsenal. We drew with Wolves. We drew with Forest. We drew with Brentford. We've lost over the years to Olympiacos, Villarreal, Monaco. Just because, Leverkusen and maybe Sporting Lisbon or Bodo Glimt isn't always as easy as it looks. Big up KO, who said, big up from Flatbush, Brooklyn, Young Hover. The Rack, Brooklyn. Where the F is Odegaard? He played last week. Well, some people saying hamstring injury, some people saying he's ill, but he's not in the Arsenal squad. Richard said, God help the Forest of the world if Odegaard's illness is a cold. We must say win today. Every remaining game of the season is must win, I fear. Yeah, I said the other day, I think we have to go unbeaten. That doesn't necessarily mean we win all 10, but I think you've got to win like 8 of the 10. Because City just look to me now, like, I don't know, I just feel like City are going to go and win a lot of games in a row now. Even yesterday, they went to Leeds, no Haaland, it was reasonably comfortable. I thank God every time I watch him, we didn't sign Calvert-Lewin. I mean, Calvert-Lewin's doing well for Leeds, but he's not at the level that Arsenal need. Big up Cole Plummer. Big up 876 Silly, who said, big up C, need another big match from Gyökeres and Eze, for real. And by the way, this will be a harder game, This will be a harder game, that is for sure, because they're just a better team. Tottenham are poor. They're losing again today. And yeah, we will have to go up a level. I mean, I predicted 3-1, but I hope it's 3-1. Well, I hope we don't concede, actually. I hope it's not 3-1. So anyway, big up to everyone locked in. As I said, we have got 10 minutes to go in the Premier League games at the moment, the 2 o'clock kickoffs. Tottenham are losing 2-1 to Fulham. Man United are winning 2-1 against Palace. And Brighton are winning 2-1 against Forest. We obviously go to Brighton on Wednesday. So we'll have a tricky game there. And Man City host Forest on Wednesday. And I think they'll beat them comfortably. So it's another pressure week. Yeah, no, I did see what's happening. A few friends of mine are in Dubai at the moment on holiday, and yeah, there's all sorts going off, isn't there, over there? Rockets and hitting buildings and stuff, so everybody stay safe in that part of the world, man. It's crazy. Let's talk about a couple of things. I'm still trying to find out about Odegaard. It's interesting because Arsenal usually say something regarding the injury, and they haven't said anything. Some people saying he's out with illness. Some people saying, I mean, we've seen the amount of snot that comes out of his nose. You wouldn't be surprised, would you? But, calm down. Oh, Odegaard, you guys hate on Odegaard. Come on. Come on. Lighten up, people. Lighten up. But yeah, he's not in the matchday squad. Arsenal haven't tweeted anything out. So for those of you just tuned in, no Odegaard, no Ben White, and obviously no Marino's out for the season. Let's talk about the Chelsea team before we get into one or two stories. Cole Palmer does finally turn up for an Arsenal game. Chelsea fans always complain that he's injured all the time. But he does make the squad today. the thing was they had some sort of charity dinner. I think it was on Friday night. And I'm pretty sure Odegaard was there, so it must be pretty sudden whatever's happened to him. But anyway, the Chelsea team, man said he's breastfeeding. Big baby. What a baby. Nah, listen. Yeah, like you said, it's got to be something that's just suddenly happened. Robert Sanchez is in goal for Chelsea. Back four, Reece James, Jarell Harto, Sarr and Chalobah, the two centre-backs. Sarr was recalled in January from his loan. Chelsea obviously short of options in central defence at the moment. The midfield three for Chelsea is Caicedo, Andre Santos, and Enzo Fernandez. And their front three, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and João Pedro. Now that is a strong front six, if you like. That is the midfield that they seem to have been playing. Neto is a player that I do rate. I think he's better on the right, but he'll play on the left today. Palmer will go on the right. And then you've got João Pedro up front, who I think is a very good player. So it'll be tough. It'll be tough. Chelsea bench, Jorgensen, Tosin, Gusto, Badiashile, Guiu, Laviot, Garnacho, Akimpong, and Delap. So their bench isn't great, but they've got some dangerous players. Their back four needs to be got at. Their back four needs to be got at because Cucurella, whatever we think of him, you know, he has a lot of good games against Saka. Jarell Harto today, maybe easier for Saka to get some joy out of him. Sarr and Chalobah is not a great central defensive pairing. They need to be got at as well. Let's start this game quickly is what I want to see from Arsenal. We came out the traps flying last week against Tottenham, but so many times we've seen Arsenal just go through the motions in that first 45 minutes and then start in the second half. For once, come out of the traps flying. Apparently, there's going to be a tifo and all sorts of music and everything before the game to try and liven up the fans. The fans now have a responsibility. I always say the fans inside the stadium have a different responsibility than us who are sitting at home. You know, they've got to lift the players from inside that stadium. So we need to see a performance today, but we need to get at this Chelsea team. Chelsea unbeaten in their last 5 in the league, 3 wins and a draw, which is the same as Arsenal, 3 wins and a draw. But they do have a lot of disappointment from the fact that they drew with Burnley and drew with Leeds, both at home as well. You know, drawing with Burnley at home is a terrible result. Kalen said, who's the better keeper, Lehmann or Raymond? Lehmann won trophies. Too many bozo moments. I think until we get over the line, I'd still be saying Jens Lehmann, to be honest. This is German international, played in international tournaments, won trophies. He was a loose cannon, wild animal. But I still need to see more from David Raya, to be honest. Man said the DJ is going to remix North London Forever. Turn it into a hip-hop version. Yeah, how many tifos? They love a tifo. Start, bench, sell. Henri, the player, pundit, coach. Well, the player is the best. The pundit second. The coach was trying to beat players up on the Monaco training ground. So I think we start with Henri, the player. You know. Lehmann Costa's the Champions League. I hear you. Yeah, but we still could have won the Champions League, to be honest. Fabian said, Curtis Channon is like that one partner you don't need a handful because they don't feel the same as that one. Hey, come on, this is the channel. Other quality channels are available, though. Other quality channels are available. MJ's going wild. United are... Tottenham nearly scored. United are doing well. I think they're third, aren't they? We'll have a look at the table in a minute, but I'm pretty sure Man United are up to third in the table. Just showed if they'd got rid of Scammer in a bit earlier, they might have had a chance of competing. They're not a million miles away. Shows, don't it, that I keep saying the league is not great. If you can go on a decent run, you can climb the league quickly. Big up to MJ, man. Richard said, on a reel now, trying not to be biased or take the mick. Why do you think Tottenham have been so poor? Injuries have killed them. Surely that team shouldn't be scrapping in a relegation battle. I honestly think, right, that Tottenham Number one, injuries have killed them. You know, I don't like using injury as an excuse, but you can't deal with 12 injuries. You can't. Good players, you know, Madison, Kulusevski, you know, players that would make a big difference to their team. I just think as a club at the moment, they've got no direction. They've got no identity. Levy's gone. The owners aren't really doing much. They're changing managers 3 times a season. They went for Mourinho and Conte. They didn't back Poch when he got to a Champions League final. They had Nuno. They've had Frank. They've had Ange. I honestly think Ange should have got another season. And I know people will say, how can you finish 17th and keep your job? But I think winning that Europa League, Ange should have been given one more year to say, look, that league season is completely unacceptable. But at the end of the day, you won a trophy at Tottenham. I think he deserved another year. I think as a club, they're going nowhere. They're going absolutely nowhere. But then that's their problem, isn't it? Mohammed said, must win until we play them Man City boys in the league like a final. Beat them. Optimistic until then. Yeah, man, it's every time Arsenal play, I'm just nervous now because City don't look like they're going to drop many points. And that little cushion, we've thrown that away, haven't we? So we have to keep winning, Mohammed. You're right. OJ, CFC, Curtis, mate, if we lose today, we won't make top 4. We're going to have a look at the table. I think Chelsea, personally, I think there's a very good chance they're not going to make the Champions League if Arsenal beat them today. MJ said, man like Curtis don't rate Sesko. I didn't want Sesko. I'm not going to change my mind. I've always said I think there's talent there, but I think he's a development striker that will get better and better, but I didn't want him. I won't pretend. Oh, the biggest mistake Tottenham ever made was sacking Poch. After that Champions League final, they should have threw the bag at him and said, build that squad. They would have gone somewhere. They had a good team. Dele Alli, Dembele, had loads of good players. Yeah, let's have a look at the Premier League table. Manchester United up to 3rd. Crazy work, man. And obviously Man City won yesterday. City just seemed to be getting in the zone. Semenyo and Guehi, I genuinely think those 2 signings have transformed their season because Semenyo just looks like he's going to score every game. Guehi has given them a solidarity at the back that, you know, Diaz and him all of a sudden, is a very good centre-back partnership. And I did say this on Forever to Rob that I think we should have signed a player. But, you know, maybe the money wasn't there. Arsenal top of the league, only 2 points clear, only 3 goals clear in goal difference. So I'm really hoping that we can score a couple goals today. Casual gamer, I've seen it, bro. It was there. Looks like Martin Odegaard going to be our record sale in the summer. Let's see, man. I think I would move him on respectfully. I know people say, you've got an agenda against Odegaard. No, I would move him on. I think Eze will become better in that role. Why didn't we go for Semenyo? I don't think we had the money. You look at the summer, we didn't sell anyone for decent money. So we spent 265 million and didn't hardly make a penny. I think we got 3 million from player sales. So there's no way we had 65 million sitting around in January. I just don't think there was any money there. City win yesterday. Man United winning 2-1. We're in time added on. They're up to 3rd. They've gone above Villa. Villa in a bad run of form. 1 win in 5. Emery really putting pressure on himself at the back end of the season. Squad depth with Europe. They've only scored 38 goals when you compare that to Man City are on 57, Arsenal 56. Their goals seem to have dried up a little bit at Villa. Even Brentford have scored more goals than them. Liverpool won again. They've got Wolves midweek. At the moment, if you were sort of betting, I could see Liverpool and Man United ending up in that top 4 and Villa slipping out. If Chelsea were to lose, listen, there's a long way to go. You never know. Villa might miss out. I think they were saying with the coefficient at the moment that 5th place should get Champions League football England are like 2,000 coefficient points ahead. And obviously, English clubs are all dominating in terms of European places at the moment. So um, there's no doubt that fifth place should get Champions League football. Um, but yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Villa's form is terrible at the moment. Would you have Pickford or Raya? I'd rather have Raya over Pickford. Although he made an unbelievable save yesterday. 10 points behind, 10 games to go. Check your mirrors. Not cutting my hair until Manchester United win 5 games in a row. Surely he's going to cut his hair. Surely. Who've Man United got? Let's have a look at some of the fixtures. Who've United? United, who've they got? Is this their next 5 games? Newcastle away, Villa at home, Bournemouth away, Leeds at home, Chelsea away. But then they've won today. Newcastle away on Wednesday. And Villa at home. I don't know if he cuts his hair, you know. I'll be surprised if you win both of them. But you never know. You never know. Let's have a look at Man City. Who've City got? The good thing about City at the moment is at least they've got Newcastle next week away from home in the FA Cup while we go to Mansfield. So big up Ice Age man whose birthday today. We can go to Mansfield and make 10, 11 changes. They're going to have to go to Newcastle and play a strong squad, you know, which is positive. City got a hard run coming after Forest. I think they'll smash Forest in the week. Then they've got Newcastle. Then they've got Real Madrid at home. West Ham away. Real Madrid at home. Then the Palace game's postponed because of the cup final against us. Then they've got Chelsea away. Then they've got Arsenal in the league. So City do have a tough run around the corner. So, yeah, but listen, you just can't predict it at the moment. I'll be honest with you. I look at the fixtures all the time and I go, we'll win that one and we'll... You just don't know what's going to happen, do you? Newcastle, I mean, didn't they get beat yesterday to Everton at home? It's unpredictable. We've got Mansfield away, Leverkusen away, Everton at home, Leverkusen at home. Then the cup final against City. Then we got Bournemouth. Then City again, then Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley, Palace. You just can't tell. It's so hard to predict, isn't it? We just don't know what's happening. Big up Nori, said he's here for the hate watch. Big up Pandemonium, shout out Curtis Shaw TV. Big up, man. Let's talk about one or two things. Tony Nitro said, City have thrown down... Oh, Tottenham nearly scored. City have thrown down the gauntlet. It's time to go ban for ban. We got to go W for W. Arteta, don't blink. And there you go. Tottenham have lost again. But they're lucky that the teams around them have not benefited because Forest are losing and West Ham have lost. So it'll leave Tottenham in the same place. But yeah, you're right. City have thrown down the gauntlet. And I think, like I said, what we've realised over the last few weeks, people, is that any sort of comfort zone that we thought we had, it's gone. It's gone, right? We're going to have to keep winning. We're going to have to keep winning. It's as simple as that. I don't think Tottenham will go down, personally. I just think West Ham and Forest will get less points than them between now and the end of the season. Tottenham will get a few injuries back, but they are in trouble. They're in big trouble. Who's their next game? Let's have a look at Tottenham's next couple of games. I had a feeling they'd get beat by Fulham today. I didn't expect them to win. They got Palace at home. Palace not great. Then they have got Liverpool away, Forest at home, Sunderland away, Brighton at home, Wolves away, Villa away. I think they'll stay up. I'd love to see Forest beat them. Ben White is hamstring. I'm going to try and find out about Odegaard and Ben White. Man United have won 2-1 as well. I think the Forest game is still playing. Now the Forest game's just finished full time as well. Anybody hearing anything about Odegaard? 2 people have said 2 different things. Somebody said Odegaard's ill, and then somebody said it's a hamstring injury, but I can't see anything about it. It seems very interesting that he was pictured at a charity event on Friday, and by Sunday he's not in the squad. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, big up K Hayes, who said, big up Don C in the community. I'm here in California doing my Chief Petty Officer course at the US Coast Guard Training Center. Come on, you gunners. Big up to you, bro. Big up Ryan Arsenal in the chat, who says, big up everyone. Odegaard's on strike. Odegaard is on strike. You don't want nothing to do with it. He said, if I'm not starting, I ain't playing. Ang said, Almunia Costa's not Lehman, man, got beaten twice at his near post. Yeah, we don't like to talk about Almunia. He's a disgrace. Manchester Gunner, apparently we got 100 mil for topping the Champions League. Exactly. But do you get that money straight away? I don't know. Let's talk about some players and some performances that we need to see today, people. Half an hour until we kick off. Massive game today. And Kai Havertz returns to the Arsenal squad. Came back, got injured again. Now he's back again. Can he stay fit between now and the end of the season? I always think sometimes you've got to leave these players out of the team, not force them back in too quickly. He's definitely an asset because we saw that his link up with Gyökeres was good as well. The third man runs. I'd expect Havertz to probably start next week at Mansfield in the Cup. But I would think today he's got a very good record against Chelsea. Maybe you bring him on later in the game and then maybe give him some minutes against Brighton later on in the game as well on Wednesday night. But Havertz returning to the squad is a positive. Listen, I've always said my problem with Havertz was starting him every week. I think Havertz is a solid squad player. I don't like the wages that he's on because I don't think one of your top earners should be a rotation player, but he can offer something, especially if you're looking for a goal or you're looking for a different option in there. That he's a good player to have in this running. You know, we haven't got Marino, who's a very good player. He's starting up front for Mansfield. Yeah, I tried to get a run out, but they've said no. Norwegian newspaper says Odegaard is illness. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, somebody tweeted it that Odegaard is out for illness. But usually Arsenal say something and they haven't said anything. So, but yeah, we will see. He's out anyway. Hopefully he's back for Wednesday. Best ability is availability. Can't keep perpetual injured players. Yeah, that's why I'm in the zone where I'm like, I would let certain players go because you can't afford to carry players that are constantly injured. Odegaard's been out, 4 or 5 times this season? He had, didn't he have his shoulder? I think that was twice. I think he got that one where he got clattered in the knee and he's had illness. He's been out a lot of times. And then obviously we know Havertz has had major injuries, but I think once players have a couple of years of consistently being injured, you've got to look and go, have we got a problem on our hands? Ish said sell Odegaard and get Morgan Rogers. I think a lot of clubs will be hoping Aston Villa drop out of the Champions League places so that you can maybe go to Villa and say, look, man, you know what I mean? You've got to sell him for a little bit less. They're only 6 points off being out the Champions League places at the moment. And I think Rodgers possibly will leave in the summer if somebody comes in with enough money. Odegaard got drunk at the charity event and tried to fight Arteta. He sneezed on him. But yeah, Havertz back in the squad and we're going to need everybody available. Obviously, we've got a few players missing today. And we'll talk about them shortly as well. And also, Max Dalman apparently played for the under-21s on Friday. I don't really know how he got on, but he is back in full training. Obviously, at the moment, as you can see by the bench, very difficult to even get on the Arsenal bench at the moment. And you've still got to add Odegaard, who I'm sure Arteta would have on the bench. Probably Ben White. Would Ben White actually make the bench? Because Mosquera can play right back and centre-back. Calafiori can play centre-back and left-back. It's going to get to a point where players aren't even making the bench, which is positive in my opinion. Saka's got to perform today. It's a big day for Saka. Like, these are the games now. It's crunch time, people. After today, we're going to have less than 10 games to go before the end of the season. It is March the 1st today. Happy March. Happy spring. This is it. March, April, May, it's over. Do you know what I mean? So they've got to start turning up now. Saka, you've got the deal. Did well last week, but should have scored. These guys have to turn up and start doing the business, man. No hiding place now. And it's another big game for this guy today, Eberechi Eze. It's a big game for the guy next to him as well, Pierre Nkapie, because he is playing very well at the moment. He's going to have a test today against Cole Palmer, who obviously we all know is a talented player and a player that, you know, you have to really work hard to contend with. Although he has suffered with injury problems for a lot of this season. So it's a big game for both of them, but we need Eze to turn. I love the celebration. It's just like, yo, say nothing, bro, say nothing. But we need him to turn up. You know, his two best performances have been against Tottenham, which I don't want to discredit him for, you know, one bit. But Tottenham are a poor team. So he has to turn up. And Chelsea, with the likes of Caicedo, players like that, they're going to be after him. And they know he's the danger man as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he gets on in that role today. I've got the faith. I've got the faith in it that he will perform again. And how big a game is it, by the way, as well, for this man? I got people in the chat going, oh, Sesko's on fire. He scored 2 games in a row. Relax, bro. This guy's got more goals than him. Do you know what I mean? It's he's not like he's hunting him down, is it? Do you know what I mean? Stay calm, people. Stay calm. But we need a big performance from Gyökeres today. Obviously, Chalobah and Sarr, the 2 centre-backs for Chelsea. Not their best centre-backs. No Fofana. We've got to get at them. You know, we've got to get... I know he's played more minutes, but come on. Come on, man. Odegaard has left knee issues. Still why he's playing... Maybe. Somebody said in the newspaper that he's ill. Malang Sarr, yeah, they recalled him from loan in January because they were short at centre-back. Obviously, who's the centre-back at Chelsea, man, who's out for the season? Oh, my days. Mine's gone blank. Who's the Chelsea centre-back, people, who done his ACL at the start of the season? Light-skinned, tall, brother. Can't remember his name. You guys will remember. My mind's totally... Colwill, Levi Colwill, that's it. Colwill's out for the season, and Fofana's suspended. So, yeah, Sarr was recalled. Man said John Terry. John Terry, you know. Oh, man. By the way, I just wanted to say, and listen, I don't want to use this as some sort of negative towards our players, because naturally people will go, well, Saka can't do this. But yesterday, I saw an absolute masterclass in football. And I will go to the Nou Camp this season to watch this guy play football, because I need to see him play in person. Hat-trick, which is amazing. But that second goal, we talk about coaches, we talk about systems. No coaches, no systems. Just freedom, just talent, just skill, just pure class. The guy's a teenager. And the guy is fasting as well. What a player, this guy. If you haven't seen his goal from yesterday, just have a look. Lines up the fullback, twists him up, rolls it past the next one, just bends it in the top corner. What a player. I'm not sure there's a better player in the world than him in terms of technical ability. Him and Mbappe, top 2 for me at the moment. But I think we throw around the word generational very easily, but I think he is genuinely generational. He's one of the best youngsters that I have watched. Arteta apparently has just said Odegaard's a knee injury. Now that's concerning. That is a big concern if that's the case. Let's have a look. How does he get injured so often? Yeah. Just been confirmed. Arteta confirms to Sky Sports the issue with Odegaard relates to the knee injury picked up at Brentford. What I don't understand with that, people, right? We let me get Lamine off because we're about to go back to Arsenal now. Yeah, Lamine's phenomenal. Um, I don't understand. So, Odegaard got injured against Brentford, yet he was in the squad. Who did we play again after Brentford? After Brentford, we played. After Brentford, we played Wigan and Wolves, and then he played against Tottenham, and then now he's out again. So, why did we bring him back? We brought him back. He came off the bench, played like 10, 15 minutes, and he's got injured. Or that knee injury has obviously not recovered properly. Don't rush the players back. Let the guy rest. Crazy, crazy. They have to. I always say Arteta sometimes he's in too much of a rush to get certain players back in the team. You know, the players that he really likes. Odegaard, right? He's fit. I need to play him. When can I play him, Physio, when can I play him? Is he fit enough to play? Well, he can walk. No, okay, he's starting then. He's starting. Um, but yeah, listen, man, it is what it is. I suppose the good thing is that we've got proper cover for him. Do you know what I mean? With the players that Eze is. I mean, Eze's a top player. Callum said, "Big C, you better leave Odegaard alone. You forgot he's just back from maternity leave." Sorry, man. Why do we can't stop with that joke now, can we? He's breastfeeding. You know, he had a C-section. The baby's, biting on. We'll leave it there, people. Not everybody's got the same personality as us. We will offend some people with them jokes. Iwobi, yep, he scored against Tottenham. Cardo's having a go at me as well. He's always having a go at me. He said, "You love criticising Arteta, don't you?" That's what 6 years of no trophy will do to you, mate. You know what I mean? That's what 6 years of no trophy. It's not personal, as I say, Cardo. If Pep Guardiola was the Arsenal manager and he hadn't won a trophy for 6 years, I'd be complaining. You know what I mean? I would be complaining, Cardo. Curtis, isn't it concerning how unavailable our captain is? I would sell in the summer for a good offer, then lower Havertz for depth, but lower his wages. Would Havertz take lower wages? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We find out how much he loves the club. Rish, that was from Mohammed. Big up, bro. Rish said, more worried about Brighton. Win 4 away games, we win the Premier League. Sounds very easy, but never works like that, does it? Richard said, give Odegaard a break. He was on the night feed. Bro, I'm telling you now, yeah. Like, I remember, I think I said this story before. One of my friends played football in the Prem, and he's got like 5 kids, and he was saying, yeah, he was talking about, yeah, it's tough having kids. He had one of his sons at the same time that we had Cruz. And I was like, yo, getting up in the night and warming up the milk, having to go downstairs 4 a.m., your eyes are barely awake. You got to test the milk, make sure it's not too hot. And you got to feed the baby. Sometimes the baby will go for wants a second bottle of milk. And he was going, yeah, I've got a stay-at-home nan that feeds the baby in the night. And I was like, bro, why are you talking like you're suffering in the middle of the night? You're getting 8 hours sleep. You've got some nan that wakes up and feeds your baby in the night. I said, brother, don't try and have conversations with me to make it sound like we're going through the same struggle. You're in the Prem. You're living good. You've got some stay-at-home nan that's feeding your baby in the middle of the night. You're getting 8 hours sleep. So don't come with them talks about, oh, it's difficult. I said, relax, you don't know difficult. But now, big up. Hey, listen, if you got the money, why not? Why not? Finally, injury-prone men, regardless of ability. Liam Rossini is doing his interview now. Big up, casual gamer. What's the biggest team he played against? I would say maybe Forest. Maybe Forest. I'm thinking of Prem. See, some of these teams weren't in the Prem. I've played against Brentford, but they weren't in the Prem then. And I've played against Wolves, but they weren't in the Prem either. Played pre-season games against some of the Prem clubs, but in terms of Forest, it was probably the biggest one. Sheffield Wednesday as well. Great stadium, man. Hillsborough, amazing stadium. I would have loved to have signed for them. I had a really good game against them. I was thinking, please try and sign me. But they never did. They never did. Should EPL have a playoff to avoid relegation? I'm surprised they don't have a playoff in the Premier League. Just for pure excitement and things like that, you know. I'm surprised. Sesko, 12 starts, 8 goals. Gyökeres, 21 starts, 10 goals. You know what, though, bro? When people say how many goals did you score at the end of the season, we don't really delve too much into, well, I started 12 and you started 21, so my average was better than your average. They just go, who was the Golden Boot winner? Haaland. Who came second? Igor Thiago. Who came third? Who came... We don't go, but he played 20, he played 14, he played... I'm interested in who gets the most goals. I think people have to understand, I'm not here to discredit Sesko. Sesko clearly has talent. He has talent. But he was not the striker that I wanted because of the personality that he was showing. The fact he was intimidated by Havertz at Arsenal, that tells me that you weren't the right player for us. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's probably the better player for Man United because United's level of pressure at the moment is not the same as Arsenal. We're demanding the title. You're demanding Champions League football. So I think for United, I think we both got the striker that works better for us. Big C, if you were a professional footballer, would you watch football content? I think I would, you know. I think I would because I'll be honest, when I played, I used to check the fans' forums and if you've had a good game, the praise. If you've had a bad game, you're getting criticised. I think I would. It's only natural. It'd be difficult. You know, when you hear people say footballers stay away from social media, I think it's difficult to stay away from social media. You know, it's good and bad. Havertz off the bench will be more productive than Odegaard, said 876. I agree with that. Clement, yeah, I read that one about Sesko. Richard said, only a year ago, you were comparing Saka to Yamal. Don't even deny it. I share the reason. Listen, Yamal's better than him, man. Let's just, you know, we've all seen enough. We've all seen enough. We're finally axing. Oh, so you think we're axing Odegaard? Somebody else just said that. And so, do you know what? Somebody sent me that on Twitter saying, don't believe this illness talk. We're binning him in the summer. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe. Do active Premier League players watch football? 100%. When I was on tour, the guy at Arsenal was telling me, like, they get on the coach, they watch channels, different channels. 100% Premier League players, Arsenal players watch this channel. I can tell you that. And they watch some of the other guys who've got channels as well. 100%. Are you sure Cecil saw his video? Yeah, those little challenges are different though, man. You know what I mean? You can't judge, man, on them. The Tifo, I ain't got a clue. I just hope it don't look like a bed sheet, you know? Let's hope the pitch isn't too pitchy. Hopefully it looks like a carpet today. They've got Petit on Sky. I like Petit. He talks the truth, man. Gio said Ryan is cheeky after that clip on forever. It's a disgrace, innit? To think that was me scoring the winning goal in the Claude Cup final and they want to show me tripping over the ball. I remember that. Blood Brothers, I carried them. Claude Cup, won it for them. And you want to show the one clip where I trip over the ball. Not only did they show it, he repeated it 3 times. Is that Thierry? Yo, was that Thierry? They're all here. Thierry, Petit, and Vieira. Oh, man. Today, I feel it's like royalty. Oh, Vieira's right next to him. Jeez. Arsenal royalty inside the stadium, people. Big up, see any thoughts on the handball? No call in the City match. Looking forward to another great watch on. Do you know what? I didn't even see the handball shot. I didn't even see it. Do you know what? I didn't watch the whole game, I'll be honest. I tried my best to avoid the game. I was saying Bunya Marley still wears braces. Yeah, I may have been, I don't know, you know. Arsenal win a big game, I get intoxicated. I get sort of, how can I explain it? You know, like sometimes you get drunk. Not that I'm ever encouraging drinking, because I don't really drink hardly. But you know, sometimes you get drunk. I tell you the kind of drinker that I was. when I used to go out. I used to think I was like, if I was drunk, I'll go to the bar and say, yo, champagne. They'll be like, are you sure, bro? Yo, champagne, sparklers. They'll walk over to the bar. You know what I mean? Champagne and sparklers. Yo, give me another bottle. Yeah, it's on me, man. Don't worry. I got that. Bang. Tap the card. You wake up the next morning. Oh, no. Not only have I got a hangover. Oh, no. I've spent the rent money. You know what I mean? Everyone in the club's going, yo, Curtis is balling. How's he doing this? He's only playing for Mansfield. Yo, beer money, man. Bit of champagne. Next minute, I'm like, oh, my days. I can't get to training. I've got no petrol. But the pictures look great last night anyway. So, you know what I mean? That's how we're moving. And sometimes Arsenal does that to you as well, people. Arsenal win a big game. You go, oh, my days. I love the team. We're going to win the league. I'm buying merch. This is going to be amazing. Book the parade. And then they go and do something and you wake up. They draw to Wolves. And then the drink wears off. And you wake up and you go, we're not going to win the league. We're not going to have a parade. Keep the tags on the merch so you can get your money back. And emotionally, keep some distance between you and the club because they will ruin your week. Maybe your whole summer. And that's kind of the Arsenal effect, people. Do you know what I mean? If I had to explain it, it kind of goes hand in hand. Champion all around. Next minute, oh no. Council tax. Yeah, that's how it goes, people. That's how it goes. Arsenal just wreck you emotionally, don't they? What was missing from your game to make it big? Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, I'm reasonable. And I say this, and you know what? I'll delve into this. I think in the summer, when the season finishes, I'm gonna do some shows about it. But it, I don't think it was an ability thing with me. It was attitude. To be honest, I didn't have a bad attitude because I turned up on time, I trained well, put the work in, but I had a rebellious personality. And you think in your head that the best player will play in every position. And then when you see players getting picked, it's like when you go into professional football as a player, you start to see the politics of the game. Sometimes when you're watching the game as a fan, you don't see that. But then when you're inside the game, you're like, oh, politics. Like, for example, I knocked on the manager's door one time and went, I should be playing over this guy. Look at the numbers. I'm performing better than him. The manager turned round to me and said, he was signed by the chairman before I was here. He's the highest paid player at the club and he's the captain. He's got to play. There's nothing I can do about it. So I'm like, well, what's the point? What is the point of me training properly if I can't get in ahead of this guy because of the politics? And it's just all things like that. I just had a rebellious attitude. I had fallouts with players. And you can't be like that. Football is so political that it's very difficult to act how you are sometimes. You've got to almost water down your personality to get through, and then I think, like you see Balotelli. People used to say to me, you can act like that when you're in the Premier League and you're on a 5-year deal and you're on 100 grand a week because you've made it. You're at the top of the ladder, so you can be a rebel. Because Balotelli was like, if Man City get rid of me, I'm going AC Milan. If AC Milan get rid of me, I can go there. But when you're at Mansfield and you're climbing the ladder and you're not on big money and your contract's only 2 years and you've got a rebellious attitude, people will say, nah, so I couldn't help but speak out on things. And sometimes that can be a problem, and yeah. That is, yeah. Listen, you guys will have seen it in football, in work environments. Sometimes, oh, do you want a coffee, boss? Oh, yeah, I'm going Costa. Do you want me to get you? All those little politics, and then those things where coaches are having nights out with players. Oh, yeah, we went out last night. What, with the coach? So you think this coach is going to drop the player on the weekend when you've been raving with the brother? There was so much things in football. It's difficult. Football is very, very difficult to make it as a pro because It's not as simple as just, are you talented enough to be a footballer? I'm sure every one of you grew up like, when I was growing up, one of the best players that I ever played football with, who I thought was going to be like a Premier League superstar, by about the age of 16, he quit playing the game because he couldn't deal with the politics. He was just, and that's how it is, man. It's tough. It's not easy, man. It's way bigger than just, are you good enough talent wise? It's, can you deal with the politics? Can you maneuver? And that's how it goes. Yeah, same thing in a day job. We've all seen it. It's probably the same with every sport, to be honest. Which Arsenal player has the most potential? I mean, I'm looking at the team. Because you've said potential, I'm thinking of a player that's maybe younger that can get better. I think Saliba. Because I think Saliba could be in a situation where you're saying he's the best centre back in world football. I don't think there's any other player in the Arsenal team now that you're looking at and thinking, well, in 2 years, he might be the best player in the world in his position. But then some people would say maybe Saliba's deep into that potential already and can't get much bigger in terms of his ability. Dalman maybe, but I think a big problem with Max Dalman is going to be Saka. If he plays in that position and Saka's only 24, how long's Dalman going to have to wait before he gets the run in the team? I'm unknown. See, I'm definitely in the summer. I'm going to do some shows about stuff off the pitch and things and stories, and we can delve into different things. Dalman, Saliba, Declan Rice, Timber. You're right, Timber. You could say Mosquera, but is Mosquera ever going to be a regular in this team? Does he get in ahead of? But then he has got age on his side. There's a few good ones. I think you could say Rice, Timber, Saliba, Dalman, maybe one of them. I think they did say Dalman actually is good in the 10 role, so you never know. Maybe he ends up at that level. Eckhard said, I say Saliba too. He's working on being a ball player. When that is up to scratch, his level's higher. I just think, oh, Fran was brilliant. I want to get Fran back on the channel. You'll be on a beach. Well, you know, you have to go on a good holiday in the summer. Do it after the World Cup. We'll be starving for content. Well, it's going to be a busy summer, innit? To be honest. I want to do a lot of World Cup content. I'm hoping to go over there as well. Wow, we've had a good chat because the players are walking on the pitch. Big game of football, people. Is Kim Kardashian in the stands? Well, she's been to a few Arsenal games, hasn't she? To be fair. City being protected. Previous game, Bernardo, obvious red card not given. Yesterday, obvious handball. We really can only count on us. You know what, Elton? Oh, here's the... You've only come to see the Arsenal with the Arsenal players on the Tifa. They better win after that. In the early 2000s, late 90s, what was the narrative all the time was that Ferguson has got the referees in his back pocket. Arsenal still managed to win titles and things like that. I don't like to focus on refs. If the ref didn't cost us the Brentford game, the Forest game, the Wolves game, the Man United game, the Liverpool game, it was down to us. Is Sturridge an Arsenal fan? He is. Sturridge, Micah Richards, they're both Arsenal fans. You know Dalman is a 10, says Lewis. Yeah, in the youth team who's playing in the 10. Yo, Has Valiant said, Big C, I've been down for life-threatening alignment. Hence my absence. Love to you all. Bro, hopefully things get better for you, man. I'm glad you're in the chat today. And I appreciate you tuning in, man. Member for 5 months as well. Big up your damn self, man. Hopefully things get better for you, man. Big up to Has Valiant and well wishes to you and the family, man. Crew's still an Arsenal fan. Yeah, man. Bribed him that day a few years ago, and now he's a proper Arsenal fan now. He's proper committed to the cause now. Him and Tay, man, they love the club. Casual Gamer said, I reckon Saka's future is in the 10 as a coaching. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, right? I think Saka could become a 10, but I'm not sure he can become a better 10 than Eze. It's very difficult to just change position at 24 years of age and become top quality at it. You know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he could become better than Eze in that role. that ability to pick a pass and things like that. I think that takes a lot of time. I think Saka's just got to reinvent himself on that right-hand side. Give me your score predictions, people, and get the likes up. Let's do a like check. We're at 5,000 of you in the chat, which is amazing support. As always, big up your damn selves. Appreciate it. Are we at 1,000 likes pre-kickoff? And give me your score predictions. We're at 910 likes. I went for 3-1 to Arsenal. I've just got a feeling we're going to score some goals today, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2-1. I'm not confident we'll keep a clean sheet because Chelsea have got a good team in attack today with Neto and Palmer and Pedro, but I would love to see a clean sheet. Thierry's in the stadium. Vieira's in the stadium. Petit is in the stadium. Arsenal royalty are there. North London Forever is playing. We need to turn up today, people. Big game for Arsenal. We're only 2 points clear of Man City with the same games. So we want to get back to 5 points clear, even though they'll have that game in hand. You'd rather have the points. Let's get the 3 points. Score predictions in the chat. I am King Bro. I was in Knots last night for the first time. Tried Nando's, regretted it. Nando's overrated, bro. I don't think it's nothing special at all. I think Nando's is massively overrated. It's just all right chicken with a bit of seasoning. You could probably cook Nando's yourself. See you at halftime. Big up to everyone. Get the likes up to 1,000. It is Arsenal against Chelsea. We're about to kick off. London derby. Must-win game. Declan Rice to get us underway. The former Chelsea youth team player. And we are underway, people. Come on! Let's go, Arsenal. No room for mistakes. Saka wearing the armband, I think. Yeah, Saka's the captain today. No Martin Odegaard in the squad. Naz said we need to attack today like we did against Spurs. I agree. Rambe, I think Eze will win us the game today. I hope so. I really hope so. Chelsea in possession. Cleared forward. Can we score early? Can we start quickly? It's interesting. Arsenal, they're doing the No More Red campaign, but they're not wearing the white shirt anymore. They've stopped wearing it over the last season. Big up Leonard, who said there are 4.6k watching. Hit the like button. Come on, people. Hit the like button. Caress it. And let's make sure we get the win. We have gone past 107k subs as well. So big up to the community. Let's start quickly. What we want to see is Eze, Saka, Trossard high up the pitch. Don't isolate Gyökeres. Here's Trossard. That's a poor pass by Nkapie. Throw into Chelsea. Big up Latif, who said, big up C, 4-2 to the Gunners, them. Would I take 4-2? Yeah, I would. I would. Take any win. Plus, it'd be an exciting game. This is a must-win game. And as I said, people, Chelsea, they're not in terrible league form. They've won 3 of their last 5, the same as Arsenal. So, but they have drawn a couple of bad games to Burnley and Leeds. Here is ball into the channel. Pedro's hold-up play in the last game was superb. Gabriel does well there. Ref doesn't give a foul. Was aggressive with him. They were looking for a foul. Ref says play on. What version of Trossard will we get today? Hopefully Bossard, not Stella or Trossard, but he needs to... he's up against Reece James. You're not going to run past him much, but you need to move him around a little bit. And obviously you do have Martinelli on the bench, but neither one of our left wingers are in great form at the moment. Yeah, João Pedro is good, man. He's good. He's not like an out-and-out striker, is he? So he moves around a lot, but his link-up play is very good. Ash said he was with Lee Judges last night having a few drinks at the bar after I finished DJing. He has high praise for Curtis Shaw. Big up to Lee, man, and big up to you, bro. That's valiant. Hope you continue to recover well, bro. Big up, John, for the well wishes to him. And big up AE Do Brews. I should know. You've been a member for 50 months. Had to mute Neville straight away. Man spouting. Big C on commentary. Big up the community. Come on, you Gunners. I Love FIFA said, hope we get Gordon in the summer. I'm not convinced by Gordon. Not at those numbers. They're saying 75 million. I don't think he's that much better than the wingers we've got, I'll be honest. It's quick and direct, but I think there's a lot of English tax attached to Anthony Gordon. I know he's scoring a lot of goals in Europe. In the Prem, he's been bang average. If you're going to Newcastle, go and buy Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, go and get one of them. I wouldn't be going for Anthony Gordon. No chance. I don't rate him. I want Leao or Yildiz. We can't keep messing up on left wingers, people. Let's be honest. The perfect left winger was available last January, and that was Kvara. I don't know how we allowed him to go to PSG. He would have been ideal for Arteta's style of play. Technically good, works hard, looks after the ball well. He's quick. He's got a goal. He's got assists. He would have been perfect for him. And then you look at 30 million for Lookman, who's bagging goals left, right, and centre for Atletico. That would have been a bargain as well. But yeah, we need to get this one right. Arsenal in possession. You would have started Saka on the left and Noni on the right. Well, maybe something you do later on in the game if Trossard's not performing. Chelsea in possession. Kvara was a horrible one that we didn't make a move. Berta didn't come in till later that season. If he was here, maybe we would have made a move. Oh, Sanchez has a heavy touch. Oh, how has Sanchez managed to win that? Gyökeres caught him on the ball, edge of the box. Sanchez got up off his feet. It fell to Eze. He tackled him. If Eze could have got that away from him there, maybe an open goal. Interesting that Palmer doesn't seem to be playing on the right. So maybe they're playing a different formation to what was... We had it down as Pedro up front with Palmer on the right and Pedro Neto on the left. But, Cole Palmer just made... Is that Rice or Zubi? Dropped Zubi to the floor there, although he nearly slipped himself as well. Check what he did there. Okay. Yo! Man dropped him. I think he's playing more in the 10. Neto on the right. So what are they playing? I don't know what they're playing. Here's Cole Palmer. Terrible shot. Closer to the corner flag than the goal. Declan is so bad with progressive passes. Listen, NTX, I've said it on this channel since the day we signed him. Declan Rice is not an 8. I'm sorry. He's not. He is a box-to-box. I would play him in the 6. Give him the freedom that, yeah, you can join in and get forward sometimes. But is he going to play a crazy through ball or split your defence open? He doesn't even shoot that much, to be honest. You saw them Real Madrid free kicks. I thought, yo, Decker's got a shot on him. Yeah, member stream next week. Come on, Gyökeres, pin him. That's better. Come on, Nkapie. Gyökeres, that's a good ball into Eze. Good little flick round the corner. Come on, let's get going. Let's get going. Ball out wide. Saka up against Jarell Harto. Take him on, lad. Good ball inside. Oh, no. Bad decision, Zubi. Could have maybe set Deckers there. I think Saka's going to cause problems today. Cucurella usually is very good against him, but Jarell Harto, I'm not sure he'll be as good. I think Zubi should have just rolled that softly to Rice, edge of the box on his right foot. Esteval's injured. Esteval is injured. You say box to box is an 8, but I think a 6 with the freedom that you can go forward. But I don't necessarily want your best work to be on the attack. Shot blocked by Trossard. Probably should have passed it. Good defending by Nkapie there on the recovery. A lot of players slipping over. That's about the 3rd player that I've seen slip over. I see they were watering the pitch before the game. Trossard gets clattered there. It's not a foul. Get up, get up. Nothing wrong with you, and there's no free kick. Nkapie looks good at the moment. But the left-hand side is... I think we might have to go Gabriel Jesus, you know. I'm telling you. I think Gabby could do a job on the left-hand side. At least he's a bit more skillful, and I feel like if he was 1v1 with Reece James, he could give him a bit more of a problem. Trossard, I don't know, man. Hopefully he can get his form back. The pitch is too pitchy, yeah. The pitch is too pitchy. Too much water. Look, everyone's skating around on the pitch. What is that, Zubby? Kicked it straight at him. Another draw in the making, said Alexander. Nah, man, we can't draw. We have to win. Big up, though. Space Jam said I'd take Ndai over Gordon. He's good. I just don't know if... Is he a game changer on the left? I think he can... I think a club higher than Everton would be looking at him, though. HCM said, come on, you Gunners. Let's keep the pressure on City. They'll be watching this game. Yeah, Palmer's playing through the middle. Look, again, another player slips over. Here's Cole Palmer in the 10. He's in way too much space. They've recovered, though. Palmer in the 10. They are going to have to keep an eye on him because... Jeez, Bakayo, man. Free kick to Chelsea. Didn't need to put that challenge in, really. He was going to... I said bring on Henry at half-time. Get him on. Look at this question. Some of the... Timmy, surely, like, certain questions don't need answering. Would you take Mbappe? I mean, I don't think anyone in the world would say no. Maybe Arteta would say no. Why is the pitch so slippy, people? Harvey said, big up Curtis. We're looking decent so far. Good to see Eze and Gyökeres starting. And a new trim looking fresh. Big up, bro. Skim fade business, you know. I've got a feeling this is going to be a hard game. You know, you can just see a game in the first few minutes. You think, this ain't going to be easy. Pedro Neto, free kick, whips it in. It's flicked on. Oh, he's unmarked there. Wow, puts it wide. 6 yards out. Sorry, looks like Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie's older brother. That is poor defending, by the way. How's he unmarked? Look. He's unmarked 6 yards out. Who's marking him? Zubby. Zubby, you're watching him. Look at the state of that Tekkers. Told people time and time again, when you're playing against better opposition, put Rice in the 6, put Zubimendi in the 8. Let Zubimendi try and play that Vitinha role. Keep Rice protecting when you've got Cole Palmer and them making those runs. Zubby just completely leaves him there to do his own thing. He probably should have hit the target. Oh, it's Mamadou Sarr. Why did I think it was Malang Sarr? It's a totally different player from the one I thought it was. Oh, he was on loan at Strasbourg. So where's Malang Sarr? Oh, is that Malang Sarr? Oh, he's not even at Chelsea. Yeah, totally different player. Mamadou Sarr. Chelsea in possession. I thought I was watching sub off Zubby for Norgard. Zubby just defensively in these games is not great. Even there, pulls Enzo and gives away a free kick while he's under pressure. No need to do it. Free kick to Chelsea in their own half. This is a tough game. You can feel it. It's a level higher than the Tottenham game. 100%. Sebastian said, I'm bored already. Back to default settings. Yeah, they will be nervous. They will be nervous, man. We know every week. We can't afford to... Oh, Saka wins the ball back, but he goes to Sanchez. We're not sitting back, you know. We're just not really getting on the ball much yet. Here's Reece James for Chelsea. Palmer gives it away. Come on. Eze, lovely little turn. Does well to keep it. Good. Play on, ref. Play on. Come on, let's go. Timber. Get the ball to Saka early. 1v1 against Harter. They want to press us, leaves us open in midfield, yeah? Is the crowd quiet? Jordan said, keep clear Bolding away from this club. He hit the Henry Selly on us twice. Yeah, I don't want him. I don't want that guy. I don't rate Gordon. Not like that. Not for 75 M's. No chance. Here's Gabriel for Arsenal. Rolls it into Gyökeres. Oh, tried to flick it into Trossard. And it's blocked. Reece James had Trossard in a headlock then. I like that little flick from Gyökeres. Palmer tries to nutmeg Zubby. They look. Come on, Ez. Poor touch. Got to do better there. Come on, man. We're a bit sloppy. Here's Cole Palmer. Palmer against Zubimendi worries me. Defensively, he's not great. Here's Cole Palmer, left-hand side for Chelsea. Chelsea can't beat us. They can eke a draw. A draw's like a defeat for us at this stage. We know that. We all know that. We can't afford to draw these games. We've got to at least get the next 3 or 4 games all wins. Because City then, at the end of March, they run into a difficult group of fixtures. So we need to keep the pressure on them. Neto finds Reece James, right-hand side. Whips it in. Jeez, that's a dangerous ball. Goes out for a goal kick. That is a good delivery, by the way. If your striker's on the move there. Look how deep he is where he's crossing that from as well. João Pedro should be on the move early. That's a good ball, man. If I was a coach, I'd be saying my striker should be getting after that. Maybe he might not reach it, but it's not miles in front of him. Zubi is a concern. From what I'm seeing, that part of the pitch doesn't look quite right to me. Around Cole Palmer floating in that 10 role. Big up everyone locked in, man. Over 5,000. Big up the Twitch gang as well. Gary Neville's Arsenal bias. He's probably going to start bigging us up because in that Man City-Liverpool game, he got hammered for people saying he was supporting Man City too much. Come on, let's go, Ebbs. You need your... Oh, he shot from the halfway line. Eze! Oh, that's a corner. No, if that went in, that would have been crazy. Unlucky Eze. Eze a shot from the halfway line. Keeper was scrambling a little bit. He hasn't gone out for a corner. He just about kept it on the pitch. If that went in, I would have gone mental. If he'd have like pinged that a bit more flat, that might have gone over him, you know. I like the fact he's just trying to do that. Get after them, man. They're dodgy at the back when they're trying to play out. With Sanchez in goal and Sarr and Chalobah and them, man, you got to get after them. They're not great on the ball. Go and get that. That's a foul. What are you doing, man? You don't need to be as aggressive as that. Free kick to Chelsea on the halfway line. Gabby sometimes wants to beat players up. Oh, Eze. Yeah, I love the idea, man. Maverick settings. It's a corner. Look, I told you. It's a yard out of play. Look at the linesman. The linesman's running back. That's actual corner. Gyökeres and Eze will link up well. Yeah, I hope so. We haven't started great. I feel like we're letting Chelsea have too much of the ball. Now, João Pedro, I swear, I said it on the stream the other day. His link-up is outstanding. Like his hold-up play and first touch. It's different class. Throw into Chelsea. Yeah. Bit nervous about this. We haven't really settled into the game yet. Gabriel Magalhaes seems like he wants to be too aggressive towards João Pedro, but it leads to him giving silly fouls away. And like I said, Zubimendi in the 6 is a bit of a concern. I think we can get after them a little bit. They've settled in pretty well, Chelsea. Look, they've had more possession than us. Look, go after him. There you go. Look, the keeper's dodgy. Come on, let's go now. Wake up. Gyökeres presses him. He gives it away. Saka, right-hand side. Into Gyökeres. Oh, get hold of it. Tries to flick it round the corner. I think there you just got to get your body in and pin him. You're in the area. I get the idea. He's confident, so little flicks. We have got to go and press this goalkeeper. That's twice now he's been caught. I think Gyökeres here has got to hold it. I get the idea. Timber kind of changed the run, but he was never getting... Again, get after them. Force them to go long. Look, go on. There you go. Keep going. They've played out pretty well, to be fair. We've got to put them under pressure. Why are the refs even having a convo? We've blown 2 leads with 20 minutes ago in the games. Here's Palmer. Look, where's Zubimendi? Where are you? Here's Pedro Neto, right-hand side, up against Nkapie, whips it in. So poor cross goes out for a goal kick. I'm telling you now, we've got... What? Let's give a corner. We've got a problem in that 6 role. Palmer is getting all the space he wants. Zubimendi's nowhere near him. Put Rice in there. He knows him. Played with him for England. You can all see it. Zubimendi's nowhere to be seen. Defensively in big games, a lot of the time he goes missing. I think he's a deep-lying playmaker more than a defensive-minded player. Corner to Chelsea, Reece James to take it. Look, they surround him, Raya. Ball whipped in. Side netting, man. Yo, we look shaky there. But he goes out for a goal kick. I predicted 3-1. I'm not sure it's going to get to 3-1. I think, geez, that could have gone straight in from the corner. Come on, let's get going. Eze finds Saka. 1v1 with Harto. Twist him up. Come on, Lamine was balling yesterday, man. Avoid his legs. Come on, Saka. Get up, Bakayo, man. Got to do better than that. Arsenal win it back. When you're 1v1 there, you got to enjoy yourself. You should have ripped him there. I know it's only one time, but does that too much? Chelsea are much better on the ball than you said, MJ. I wouldn't say much better, but they've settled well. They seem a bit calmer. I think we're a bit more nervous, which is understandable, but we need to settle into the game now. Arsenal in possession, 90 minutes gone. What's happened to Saka? He needs... That's a good ball. Come on, Timber. Deliver. Great block. Are they going to... Corner to Arsenal. I wondered if that hit his hand, but maybe it's winded him. That's a good touch by Saka, though. Timber crossed it in. Is it hit his chest or does he handball it? Yeah, it's him in the chest. Free corner. They do hurt. The ball. If it's like just below your chest as well. He's back up though. Corner to Arsenal. At least they're not showing Nicolas Jova every time we got a corner now. You said it about Rice in big games. Why does Arteta not see it? Yeah, man. Put Rice on Palmer. Let Zubi get forward and be more creative. Corner to Arsenal. Saka will take it. In swinger. I feel like we don't score much from set pieces anymore. Like, I know we say set piece FC and all that. Look at Nkapia and Caicedo. They both, remember, they're teammates for Ecuador, by the way. Caicedo always wants to fight someone, don't he? Corner to Arsenal. Come on, can we score from a set piece? Saka whips it in. Headed down. Yeah! There we go. It's William Saliba. Woo! Love that celebration. Check the pulse. He's very much alive, people. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. William Saliba. Hold that, Caicedo. You want to fight, players, yeah? Get in there. Saliba. Best centre-back in the league, I'm saying it. And the celebration. Check the pulse. And he's fasting as well, people. What a player. I actually thought Saka put too much on that corner. Deep to the back post. Gabby with the header. Saliba with the goal. Big deflection. But that will be Saliba's goal. Gabriel assist. Saliba with the goal. The two centre-backs. Corner, 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 corner. We're back. I just said we haven't been scoring from set pieces. Reece James gets bullied. Get in there. Saliba. What a player. That's going to be a Saliba goal. It's a shot on target. Why are they trying to talk about own goal? It's on target. How is that an own goal, bro? It's on target. How is that an own goal? Ain't that when it's off target and hits a player? They're giving it as an own goal. Don't take it away from him. We don't want own goal, man. Gabriel assists, Saliba goal. I don't care how we score anyway. Come on, let's take it to him now. Arsenal, it could be Owen Goles. Forget Michael Owen. We've got Owen goal. He's on fire. He could be second top scorer. I don't understand how that's being given as an own goal. Saliba's header's on target. Well done, Gabby, after you give it away. Come on. Come on. Oh, Trossard, where you going? Look at the pressure you just put him under there. Good play, Gyökeres. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Deckers. Not a bad ball. We'll take another corner. Corner. Come on! Arsenal! Oh, come on. We need Saliba hat-trick. I can't believe they're trying to give that as an own goal. The header's on target. They've listed it as Saliba anyway, so I ain't these idiot commentators, man. Oh, it's the 8th own goal of the season. It ain't an own goal, bro. The shot's on target. Come on, let's score again. Declan Rice corner. Come on, Arsenal. I think that Andre Santos marking Saliba, he ain't gonna beat him in the air. Come on, Deckers. Deckers whips it in. Oh, headed away at the near post. Let's go. Eze back on the halfway line, all the way back to David Raya. The celebration was cold, bro. You know what I mean? Check the pulse. Raya pings it. That's a great ball. Out wide to Gabriel. Come on, lads. Take it to them now. Let's start dominating the game. If we can go 2-0 up, their heads will drop. Here's Eze. We need to get Eze on the ball higher up the pitch as well. Yeah, we need the second goal. Definitely. Eze. Too much on it. We need to get Gyökeres into the game as well. He hasn't really had much of the ball. So Saliba's header came off Sarr's arm. Yeah, it's on target. Hits his arm, goes in. But anyway, who cares? Please don't concede. AG's in the crowd, yeah. A big Arsenal fan, isn't he? Eze needs to keep playing well to keep Odegaard on the bench, yeah? 100%. He's going to have to. Chelsea in possession at the back. They're pushing Reece James far forward, man. That's where we wish we had that quick left winger who would force him back. Here's Pedro Neto, right-hand side. Reece James runs into the area. Back to Pedro Neto. Up against Trossard. James on the overlap. Neto cuts inside. Trossard's done well there. Force him back. Yeah, definitely we don't want to sit back, man. We do not want to sit back. 5.4k watching. Big up, man. Hit the likes. Let's make sure we're way past 1,000 likes by half time. Go on, Gyökeres. Oh, we nearly got it. Go on, Zubi. Oh, man. We could have been away then. Deckers gets spun by Palmer. Palmer gets the ball out wide. We're just not having comfortable possession. I feel like Chelsea are dominating the ball. Even though we've scored, they look like they've got more of the ball than us. Big up, Doctor. C-Unit, big up. Arsenal lead 1-0. Saliba header. Here's Gyökeres. Look after the ball, Gyök. Oh, you're lucky there to get a free kick. Free kick to Arsenal in our own half. I think the players know how important this game is. There will be nerves. Maybe we keep a clean sheet. We haven't done that often enough, especially in big games. Everyone in the starting 11 has scored. Outside of Raya, of course. Yeah, I think they have. Timber and Capier, yeah. Zubi scored, right? Yeah, probably, yeah, everyone. All 10 outfield players have scored. Love a membership, been watching for years. Hey, make sure your settings are there so that they're switched on so you can receive them. Big up Drexel, who said, from Trinidad and Tobago, mash them up, Arsenal. Big up to you, bro. Trini in the building. Saka needs to involve more. Let's think if we can get more possession. We're going very direct. But we're losing the ball quickly. Saka with a lovely ball into Timber. Timber pulls it back to the edge of the box. Eze, your touch is a bit heavy. He was under pressure. He's got to do better there. Pedro Neto can't keep it in on the break. Aye. Half a chance for Eze there. If he has a real nice touch. It's a good ball by Timber. Here's Nkapie. Finds Trossard. Takes a kick off the ball, Nkapie. Oh, what a ball by Trossard. Nkapie whips it in, goes all the way across. That ball from Trossard was cold. Outside of the right foot down the line into Nkapie. That's a foul, ref. Great defending by Saliba. Wins a free kick on the halfway line. Big up Chiro, said hello, Curtis. Love from India. Big up to Rels, who said sign Nkapie permanently. Yeah, that deal's going to happen, man. That deal's going to happen. Polish communist said we need a goal. Sounded like that robot from Power Rangers. Hey. Here's Saka against Jarrell Harto. He does skip him this time. Here's Saka. Roll it. Declan Rice. Oh, poor shot by Deckers. Reminds me of them old Thomas Partey ones. There's pigeons being struck on the roof. Good play by Saka. That's what we need. Rice got under the ball. Skied it. Big up Kim, who said, watching from Australia. David said, is Palmer wearing a toupee? Yeah, his haircut's not the best, is it? He's got that bothered, like, he looks like he's cut the hair himself. He's one of them, any Cole Palmer. Could Rice have took a touch? Maybe. Couscous settings. Big up Lion, who said, one love Jamaica and Trinidad. Big up Caribbean in the building as well. How are the West Indies getting on in the cricket? India are 161 for 4. They're doing well. We've changed our tactics. We are more direct. Oh, look, everyone's slipping. Rice slips over. Decent flick by Yoka. Cricket World Cup, that was. Everyone's slipping over, man. Chelsea in possession again. They've got too much of the ball for me. I want them to feel a bit more uncomfortable. Like we're dominating the ball. Here's Timber. Good ball down the line into Saka. Saka up against Saw. Rolls it into Eze. The pass doesn't get there. I think Eze handballed it. Yeah, free kick. Come on, man. Come on, Ebbs. We need you to liven up a little bit. Spurs lost to Fulham. They better get relegated. They are, I think they'll get away with it just because West Ham and Forest, the two teams below them, I'm not sure they're going to get many points. That's the problem. But Tottenham are in trouble. Definitely in trouble. Every time I look up, Chelsea have got the ball. It's annoying. That's our throw. Throw into Arsenal just in front of the halfway line. Yeah, West Ham and Forest. We need one of them at least to get into a run. Palace robbed today. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but a lot of people were saying the foul was outside the area and they gave a penalty to Man United. I'll try and watch it after the game. But United won 2-1. Happy St. Tottenham's Day. Is it already over for them? They're obviously not going to get nowhere near us. They're not even going to get top half of the table. Here's David Raya. 30 minutes gone. Oh my days! Wow, Zuba Mendy, what are you doing? You're like, no, what? Seriously? Is he going to listen or what? I told you Zubi in the 6. Look at this. What is that? Why are you giving him that ball back? Oh my days. Honestly, man. How many times do I have to say Zubimendi against big teams? He can't play in the 6. What is he doing? He nearly cost us a goal. Just about got enough power on it to get it back to the goalkeeper. I had to scramble it out. That is poor. Get after them. Go on. Go on. Chelsea looks so comfortable in possession. I can't understand it. Good tackle. Come on, you got to get there. Well done. We can't keep the ball, you know. It's a good job we're winning. Here's Gyökeres. Come on, calm the game down. He looks for Eze. It doesn't get there. Reece James is at right back, but he's basically in midfield. They're on the attack now. Jarrell Harto gets the ball out wide to Pedro. Zubimendi's not having a good game, man. A few of our players aren't at it at the moment. Here's Reece James. Pedro giving away. Come on, can we break? Look, we're not attacking in numbers, look. Make a run, Gyökeres. Run. He's done well there. Just roll it into him. Eze! No, Ebbs, man, every touch. I feel like Trossard there should have just rolled that into Gyökeres. But Eze, your touch has got to be better than that. You can see what will happen with Eze, can't you? He'll get dragged for Havertz. Havertz will come on and play well. He'll end up on the bench. Why are we not shooting there? Someone's got to get a shot off. We just don't shoot from outside the box enough. Zubi is the signing of the season for the Ops. He just doesn't always play great against these big teams who are more physical, more aggressive. I just don't think he's a 6. I really don't. Might be against a weaker team when we're dominating the ball. We're not attacking well, I'll be honest. The Tottenham attacking performance is a bit out of the wind. Look at this, boys. Trossard did well there. Eze's touch let him down again. Cole Palmer down injured. Yo, I swear, every time he plays Arsenal, he either doesn't play or he comes off injured. I get the impression he's unwell. He just looks like he's not well. It doesn't look like an injury. That looks like one of them where you're a mess. I think Cole Palmer might come off. Or we know he's been nursing these injuries. The groin injury, and I think he broke his toe, didn't he, or something? Let's have a look. Did something happen to him? Keep an eye on Palmer. Yeah, look, he's just done. I just think he's unwell. Is it actually an injury? Yeah, look, he just looks mash up. Oh, no, they're checking his knee, his right knee. Maybe he's tweaked something. We could do with him coming off. I don't wish injury on any player, of course, but he's a dangerous player. Garnacho warming up. Might make it a bit easier for Zubby. Tell Eze it's Tottenham. Every week, just say that Zubby, we're playing Tottenham. They're showing the replay of the goal. Gabriel absolutely bullied Reece James at the back post. Goalkeeper's in no man's land. The guy on the line, I feel like he could have done more there to block that, but who cares? I think that will be Saliba's goal. Yo, Saliba! Knee slide, check the pulse. Palmer is getting treatment. Is he going to come off? He looks pretty messed up. What's going to happen here? Well, Palmer's... Looks like he's coming back on. Looks like he's coming back on. We're back underway. Saliba cellies are cold. Yeah, he's got the cellies on lock, man. For a centre-back as well. Saka does well to get out of there. Good strength. That's good play by Saka. Rice, come on, let's get going now. I feel like we haven't even started yet. We can go up a level. Oh, my days. Trossard, what is that? Gives it away. João Pedro, good ball into Palmer. Good, win the ball back, man. Don't foul. We're just not at it. Our passing today is not good. Our passing and our pressing, not quite there. Yeah, Saliba is fasting. Stella or Trossard. Here's Pedro Neto up against Nkapie. Left-hand side, right-hand side for Chelsea. Rolls it in to Palmer. And Rice has stamped on his foot there. Gyökeres does well. Move the ball, Trossard! Jesus, pass it! Why is he overdoing it like this? Go on, Gyökeres, go for a run. Go on, Yok, bully him! Come on, Yok, do something, drive. Come on, come on. Get at him, get the shot off. Oh, that's rubbish. Come on, Saka. Timber, Timber. Oh, why are we not shooting? Somebody get a shot off, man. I feel like Gyökeres should have got him quicker here as well. Oh, man. Timber did well in the first place there. The little shot, bang, get the shot off. Oh, my days. Somebody have a shot, man. Why is nobody shooting there? Anyway, Chelsea having too much of the ball for me. I don't like it. Pedro Neto against Nkapie. Forces him to keep the ball. It is like we just do not know how to shoot from outside the area. Chelsea in possession, left-hand side, Enzo Fernandez. Trossard and Zubimendi, yeah, not playing well. Would you go Norgard, Martinelli, or he ain't going to make them changes at half-time. He loves Zubimendi. Big up that guy, D. 5.5k in the chat. Can we get 2,000 likes? Great tackle in Capier on Pedro Neto. Keep going. He needs support. Roll it. What are you waiting for? Why did it? Oh, lovely play. Trossard. In Capier. Oh. Corner, 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 corner. It's a disgrace, isn't it? I never thought there would be a day that I would be celebrating corners. But that's where we are, people. Zubimendi just shadow defends, get no guard in, said George. I hear you. I hear you. We're at 1.6k likes. That's brilliant. We've still got 7 minutes till half time. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Let's get another set piece. Our end product is so crazy when we get into attacking areas. Look at Declan Rice. The ball's not even in the little triangle. But we don't care. If we score, who cares? Gary Neville snitching off us on Sky as well. Rice whips it in. It's a terrible corner. Take it again. It wasn't in the... What kind of rubbish corner is that, man? I still think we have to improve how we're playing. What's going on now? Another break. Oh, we're just changing who takes the throw. In Capier, they've got the towels out, which you... Oh, we have to shoot more, man, please. Here's Rice, down by the corner flag for Chelsea. Finds in Capier. What are you doing? What are you doing, Piero? Cross it. Caicedo trying to fight again. Always wants to fight people. No, Rice ain't fasting. That's the problem. Caicedo always wants to fight people. This is what I said, you know, bro. When people was talking about Tonali, oh, it'd be good squad depth. Squad depth, bro. He might get in the team ahead of Zubimendi. Look at Caicedo every time. Someone needs to put him in his place. He's got that little angry man syndrome, hasn't he? Now, we haven't played great. It's interesting because we had no midweek game, so I thought we'd be full of energy. We look a bit nervous again, letting Chelsea have the ball too much. Eze hasn't been in the game, to be honest. And when he has, his touch has let him down. And Capier under pressure. He's had a good game. Although, clips out for a throw-in. We're not playing good, but we're winning. But, come on, Deckers, man. Get after Caicedo. Force him back. There we go. Caicedo and Nkapia, yeah, they both play for Ecuador. Cole Palmer, who seems to have run off that problem he had with his knee. Come on, let's go now. Chelsea giving it away. Can we break? Trossard. Oh, you are absolutely... What is he doing? How are we surviving with the state of these left wingers? Palmer plays the pass out for a goal kick. We had a really good break on there, and Trossard gives the ball away under no pressure. Straight to Caicedo. Look at this. Look, Rice is in. We're away. Oh, my days. Rice was actually in. Put it over his head. What are you doing? The state of our left wingers. This guy, honestly, breathalyze him. I joke about it, but how are we top of the league with two left wingers at this level? Ball over the top. I don't understand how Trossard didn't make that pass. So easy. Stella or Trossard. The only good thing at the moment is that we're winning. We're not actually playing that well. But I do think if we step up, we can score again. Caicedo does well, really well, to get out. Oh, a bit of danger here. Palmer against Saliba, left-hand side of the area. They've got people getting forward. Track your runners. Arsenal players have recovered quickly. Forced him back. Nick it. Well done. Come on. Are we ever going to counter-attack? Saka looking for Gyökeres. Please, come on. Show me the Sporting Lisbon pace. Take him on. He's isolated. Come on, Yok. It's horrible. That is awful. He's got 1-star skill moves on FIFA. Genuinely, that is 1-star skill. You've got him isolated. Corner of the penalty area. Just shift him. Here's Pedro Neto. Great defending. Piero Nkapie. Corner to Chelsea. This is a poor game of football, man. We are not playing well. Why does he not shift this onto his right foot? Oh, it's like you've turned into him. And then he tries to win a shameless penalty. Dear, oh dear. They did check it for the penalty, but they didn't give it. Nah, man, what are you doing, Gyökeres? Caicedo is like a dog with rabies, says Random. Palmer's been sipping from Trossard's water bottle, says Space Jam. Even Perunelli would make that pass, get the panda off. Corner to Chelsea. We are not playing well. The only good thing is we're winning. Raya needs to come and collect these crosses. Flicked on. Oi! Flicks it over. Another corner. All of a sudden, David Raya looks tiny. Honestly, Oompa Loompa in goal. It's like everyone looks taller than him. That is actually a good save. Look, our players are having a fight with him in the area. Everyone's grabbing each... Oh, wow, they're doing a VAR check for handball on Rice. What a save, by the way, from David Raya. This is... hits Declan Rice's arm. Now Raya's injured. Enzo's trying to say, Rice, it was handball. What does it hit? It does hit his arm, but what can he do there? You can't give a penalty for that. I don't know if they're checking it. I don't like how we're playing. I just don't like how we're playing. I don't care if we're winning. You can't play like this. Trossard has been horrible. He can't pass go, said Alfred. Another corner to Chelsea. 45th minute. We need to get in at half time. 1-0 up. No, they haven't given a pen. They didn't give it. They didn't give it. They've given the corner. Why is Rice hugging him? Like, you got to be careful. You start grabbing players from a corner, then they'll give penalties. Andrew said, am I tripping? Chalobah totally gets Gyökeres. It's like he knew where he was going. Like, not only are you grabbing the player, you got both arms around him like you're hugging him, but then are they checking it? Why do they keep showing a replay of it? I'm assuming they are checking. No, corner whipped in. They've scored. They've scored. 1-1. Absolutely shocking. It's been coming. Oh, lads, what are you doing? They've looked shaky from every corner. Reece James, your sister's better than you anyway. Oh, man, 1-1. Just said you got to get in at half-time 1-0. I think it's Nkapie own goal. I think it's an own goal. I'm pretty sure Nkapie flicks it. Oh, get your head on it, bro. It's not even that high. Jump. Flicks it on into the far corner. What are we doing? Nkapie, man, how do you head that behind you? It's a great delivery. It's a free header. Can he not jump and get that? He's flicked it on like he was an attacker. Owen goal scores against us. Wow. Said it. We haven't played well. You don't get away with playing badly against good teams and they're playing decent. We have not played well enough. We look shaky from every corner that they've put in. Ion said, I've said for so long our defence is overhyped. Oh, mate. Own goals are scored against us. Last chance, long throw to Arsenal. I said it, mate. Raya looks shaky at every corner. He looks like he can't come and collect anything, but he did make a good save, the one before. Declan Rice, long throw. After this, it will be half time. Can we score? It's a joke that we're relying on long throws and corners anyway. Apart from that, we've hardly created anything. Yeah, you're right. No one on the back post. Maybe it's modern day goalkeepers. Rice launches a throw in. Rubbish. We've been awful. Look at us. Even there, why are we going all the way back to Raya? Come on, Gabby. Good header. Trossard has had an absolute stinker of a half. Eze, you wouldn't even know who's on the pitch. Come on, last chance. Rice. Corner of the area. Whips it in. Not enough pace on it. We're a yard off it. Just blow the whistle. I've seen enough. What's he given? Handball. High foot. Let's give a free kick to Chelsea. Awful performance. I want to see what this guy Arteta does. Because this is not good enough. Dinershen said, cry Rice, it was a penalty. MJ said, Chelsea are better than you scrubs. You better relax, man. 1-1. We haven't been good enough. I'll be honest, we don't deserve to be winning. Scored one set piece, done nothing. Hardly created. Every time we had a chance to play a good pass, we've fluffed it. João Pedro up against Gabriel. Is Trossard, wins a free kick. Just blow the whistle, ref. I've seen enough. Half-time whistle goes. I've got a horrible feeling about what I'm watching. We should have... You don't concede in the 45th minute. Poor first half. Have Chelsea had more of the ball? Let me actually fact check that. I think they have. That first half is not good enough yet. 57% possession. Ah. Oh, man. I tell you what, this 45 minutes is not going to be nice. Not going to be nice at all. I don't understand, right, why all of a sudden we're stepping off them, allowing them to have possession, letting them build into the game. Every single week now, we seem to be giving goals away. There was a point in the season where you were saying, you won't even get a shot on target against us. Now, every week we go, here, mate, just have a goal. Own goal. Do you know what I mean? An own goal. Who did we play last week? Tottenham. We gave away a goal. Declan Rice caught in possession. Wolves, the goals were poor. Brentford, the goals were poor. I'm sorry, but he needs to make subs at half time. You can't let players perform at that level. You beat a below average Tottenham team. All of a sudden, you start playing like that. The mentality is the biggest issue at Arsenal. It's all 1 week we're brilliant, the next week we're poor. 1 week it's quick, the next week it's slow. Inconsistency. Trossard again, stinker. Stella or Trossard on that left-hand side. I think you've got to bring Martinelli on for him. Zubimendi in the 6, all over the place. No protection for the back 4. Put Rice in the 6, Zubi in the 8. Or put Norgard in the 6 if you want Rice in the 8. Eze. Last week, all of this, I ain't seen you, bro. The ball's bouncing off him. Saka, I need more. The performance isn't good enough. I don't think one of our attacking players is playing particularly well. Gyökeres, Chalobah's pocketed him the 2 times he's isolated him. We have got to improve. We have to improve. That's not good enough. Arteta should be ripping them apart at half-time, saying, do you lot think you won the league last week at White Hart Lane? You beat a Tottenham team that's in a relegation battle. Don't start thinking we're over the finish line, because we're not. There's a long way to go. That was poor. We're getting into situations where we can shoot and we're having another touch, another pass. Why does nobody in this team pull the trigger from 25 yards out? Sanchez ain't a great goalkeeper. Poor first half. Doesn't look the same as how we played against Tottenham. Now, don't get me wrong. Chelsea are a better team than Tottenham. Yeah, Zubi in the six-sacks, bro, against better teams. He's weak. That's just the reality. If you're a good attacking midfielder and you're playing against Arsenal and Zubi's in the six, you're thinking, I can get to work. He's not that quick. He's not that strong. He's not that good in the air. He's not that good in the challenge. You can cause him big problems. Trossard made a couple of good passes, but apart from that, man, he's been poor. He had an opportunity to put Rice one-on-one. He gave it away. How did Trossard perform in his last game? Eze is going to prove why he deserves to start. I mean, Paul, I wish you were right. He's been quiet today. We need to get him on the ball more. MJ said Lauren James is better than Gyökeres and Saka. You better relax, bro. Dinershen said second half will be crazy, my brother. Come on, Chelsea. I know he's a Chelsea fan. He'll be feeling quite good about that first half. DM said, to be fair, bro, Chelsea done nothing. It was an own goal. But they've looked comfortable in possession. And they've pressed us. Set pieces, we've looked a bit shaky defensively. Dinershen said, Reece James, my captain. He-Man said, hate this stop-start, fake injury, go one up, half-hearted BS. What does Zubi do? Like, actually what? Leo does hold the ball so long. Release the effing ball. He's not happy. Peter said, can anybody in the community remind me anything positive that Trossard has contributed to this team in the last 3 games? Yeah, he played one good ball to Nkapie, but he's not good enough, man. Vegas Gunner, why doesn't our set-piece coach come under fire for all the goals scored against us from long free kicks and corners? Raya is a liability. I think everybody now has seen what Brentford did against Arsenal, where they put like 4 or 5 players round David Raya from corners, and it's like he can't get out of the mix. It just looks like he's trapped, and he just doesn't look very big. Look how small Raya looks. You can't even see him at times. He's just getting smothered by the attacking players. When you see Donnarumma from corners, he's just tall, he's massive. Look at Raya, he's getting beat up in there. Look at him. I mean, it's a great save, by the way, but just not confident. I think Havertz will come on. I think he will come on. We haven't tested their goalkeeper enough. 2 shots on target in the first half. That's a problem. We need to challenge, the goalkeeper more. Most obvious case for Rice, Eze, Odegaard midfield. Well, Odegaard's not even on the bench. Maybe go Havertz. Would he do that? Play Havertz and Eze in attacking midfield and Rice as a lone 6. Nobody on the back post is crazy. I don't know if modern day goalkeepers do that. Look at Raya for the goal. You're just nowhere. You're just not doing anything. He hasn't gone for the ball. I don't know. Yeah, it is, but he just looks like he's struggling. Somebody said Zuba-Mendy drank with Stella or Trossard last night. Stella Zubi. Oh, bro, I don't know what's going on. Chelsea are getting slapped second half this season. Arsenal ripping teams apart second half. Nerves, bro. Pressure. Can they deal with it? Rich said we are too casual. This game's giving United game vibes. Did you guys see Trossard celebrate when he was fouled at the end? Buenos Aires said these tactics are exhausting. No flair, no spark, all patterns. It's not good. It's not good at all. 2 set-piece goals in the game. I don't know. I bet he doesn't make any changes at half-time. He just... Donkey, please. Just one more time for the old days. He's got a good record against Chelsea, hasn't he? But how fit is he? He's just come back from injury. He's just come back from injury. We need to shoot more. Only 2 shots on target. Tempo is much slower than the Tottenham game. Oh, my days. It's back to... No, it was. Last week was a welcome break because we watched an Arsenal game that we actually enjoyed. This is back to Arsenal where you're just surviving through the game. I'm not even enjoying the game. We're not playing well. The goal sort of covered up a bang average performance. We've now conceded and now you're nervous. 1-1 at half time and you're thinking, listen, I know Tottenham are not as good as Chelsea, so we have to credit the opposition and say maybe we can't do to Chelsea what we did to Tottenham last week. But why does it look like we've reverted back to what was happening before the Tottenham game? Sitting back deep, not pressing, not shooting from outside the area, lack of creativity. It almost looked like we were going to try and defend that 1-0 lead again. It's like, come on, man. Let's be positive. Go and score again. Big C, they can't just shoot. That's why they don't. Bro, they've had 2 or 3 chances. Timber, Gyökeres, Rice. Multiple chances where they could have had a shot. Kevin said, I don't think Trossard has been that bad. Zubi is the weak link, plus we haven't punished their mistakes yet. That boy, Random, said, Zubi looking more like Scooby. Scooby-Doo, mate. Alfred, it was okay when the attack sucked and defence was getting clean sheets. Now we have a sorry-ass offence and a goal every game defence. Not a good combo. Clean sheets have disappeared, haven't they? Do you know what I mean? We're conceding every game now. Ian said, default settings after one good game, you get excited. Yep. DM said, if we don't win this, I think I can say it's City's. I mean, I don't want to say it, but that would put them 3 points behind with a game in hand. It'd put them level. They would be like a steam train if they get in that situation. I'm sorry. But our final ball is not there. We have given the ball away too many times. Big up SC Guna, late goals conceded, games decided by 1 goal or draw. Wolves 94 draw, Man United 87 loss, Villa 95 loss, Sunderland 94 draw. Oh, you're talking about in terms of the minutes when we've conceded. So 94th minute, 87th, 95th and 94th, yeah. That's not good, you know, because you look at that and you say, what's that then? Concentration? Are our defenders getting a bit lazy and switching off? Like, we was at a point in the season, I was disappointed when a team had a shot on target. Now, every game, I'm going 3-1, 2-1. Like, I'm just assuming, yeah, we're going to give a goal away. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Zubi off for Havertz. Is he brave enough? I think he'll take Eze off for Havertz and leave Zubimendi on. That's more likely what he'll do. So, last said, big up C, chill his stream. Bro, it ain't going to be chilling that second half. Samir said, I don't know, Odegaard sidelined for a while now. Well, somebody said he was, well, obviously, no, I'm going mad. Yeah, Arteta did say, didn't he, that it was the knee injury. Hopefully he won't be out for too long. Even if he misses the Brighton game in midweek, Mansfield next week, he doesn't really need to play. And then you've got a Champions League the week after. Avery said, what have you watched? We've pressed the whole game, not punishing them, but we are playing through the middle, unlike before. Sorry, I disagree. No problem. I don't think we've pressed them that well. And we certainly, when we are getting the ball, we're not punishing them, and we haven't tested their keeper. We've had 2 shots on target, and one of them was the goal. We haven't asked enough questions of them, is my point. I hear your point. We have tried to play central, but we haven't looked good. Elgato said, Trossard disaster class, Nelly in for the pace. At least Martinelli would put Reece James on the back foot of thinking, there's a player here with a lot of pace that can run. Trossard ain't causing him no problems. Rice and Zubi should change position. Been saying this for ages, bro. It just doesn't seem to be something that the manager's willing to do, he'll leave them. Give the ball to Saka. Do you know what? He looks like he could get some joy out of Harto, but he hasn't had the ball enough. Zubimendi can't handle the physical games. We need Norgard. I agree with that. Change Gone Come said Enrique in to Arsenal. Latif said we need someone who will take control in the middle. Big up to you, bro. Come on, Arsenal. Our left side is poor. Yeah, because the thing is, Nkapie's a work in progress on that left-hand side. He's not amazing as a left back. But he's, you know, he's getting better. But then when you've got Trossard in front, it ain't going to happen. Yeah, Gunnosaurus. Bring him on the left. Put him left wing. Second half coming up after the break, people. Can't stand Gary Neville on commentary. Yeah, luckily, that's one thing with streaming Arsenal games. I have the commentary very low. I don't have to listen to him. Nkapie is good. What I'm saying is he's not an amazing fullback going forward. I think a lot of his qualities are defensively. You know, he ain't nowhere near Nuno Mendes level, or even though Nuno Mendes is one of the best in the world going forward. Eze needs to stand up. Yeah, hasn't done enough. And I'm a massive fan of Eze, but you can't go through the motions. You can't just turn up twice a season for Tottenham. This is Chelsea. It's a harder game. And Caicedo snapping away at your heels. Massive second half coming up here. And I'm a bit nervous. So that wasn't a good first half. We do tend to improve second half. Big up Axie said, Neville says we win the league but blows smoke up. He does it. I think he does it on purpose. He runs around saying, I think Arsenal win the league to try and get popularity from the Arsenal fans. But then when City are playing, oh, they're cold, they're so good, they're in their groove. It's like, bro, come on. Philly said, I'm happy Arteta doesn't have the Odegaard option. No more pillow foot. He'll be back soon, my friend. And Latif said, skin fade cold, by the way. Big up, bro. Big up. Big second half coming up. Players are on the pitch. No substitutions at half time for either side. And here we go. Am I going to be able to enjoy some of this game? Cole Palmer to get the second half underway. We're 45 minutes away from being 5 points clear or crashing out. Let's see. Free kick to Arsenal in their own half. He hasn't changed the team. Avery said we're complaining before because they were playing sideways and backwards. We aren't playing sideways or backwards. We are forward quick, but no end product. Well, let's see. Trossard loses out to Reece James. Reece James having an easy game against him. Even if they're trying to do the right thing, if there's no end product, we're still going to be critical, aren't we, Avery? I think that's the problem. We expect better from a team that's trying to win 4 trophies. Zubimendi puts a hard challenge in there. At least he is higher up the pitch. Latif said we need a Cherky baller. Yeah, he's such a good player for 35 mil. MJ said Nev don't need popularity. He's mocking you most. I actually agree with you for once, MJ. Saka always escapes criticism. I don't know how. Yeah, he didn't do enough. He needs more of the ball. The end product's got to be there. Dad says get rid of Saka and get Rafinha. I don't think Rafinha would come to Arsenal, man. I think he loves it at Barcelona. Raya clips it long upfield, looking for Saka up against Harto, pins him, loses the header. Though. Come on, Bakayo, get up. Rolling around on the floor, man. No, Chelsea are a good team. I think we have to do, give some respect. We're not playing against a poor team here. It's just frustrating when you see that they drew with Burnley last week. But, you know how it goes sometimes. Long ball up to Gyökeres, holds it up, but then loses it. It's got to do better. Got to do better than that. I mean, Chelsea beat Napoli. Looking for some of their last few results. Beat Napoli, beat West Ham, beat Palace, beat Wolves, drew with Leeds, drew with Burnley. They have had some poor results. The thing is, you look at our games against Chelsea this year. Down to 10 men at the bridge. We only drew 1-1. We beat them 3-2 in the cup with half their team missing. And then beat them 1-0 at home in what was a tight game as well. We haven't put in a convincing performance against Chelsea this season. Where is our crowd? Well, our crowd love to go for food and drink at half time, which I don't get because the food isn't even very good in the Emirates. I always say anybody that goes to an Arsenal game, eat outside of the stadium. There's nice little restaurants and takeaways around it. Zubimendi overhits the pass, goes out for a goal kick. Not surprised. Odegaard out for the season, torn hammy in training. Nah, I think didn't Arteta said he was nursing the same injury that he got at Brentford. But you never know. Sometimes they come in the press conference and then we find out it's worse than they said. Saka wins a free kick. Avery said, I hear that. I'm challenging your statement saying we're reverting back to old ways after the goal. We're clearly going for the second. I think what I meant, Avery, is like I thought the tempo dropped. I'm not saying we are just playing sideways and backwards. I just felt like we were a little bit slow and the end product wasn't there. Oh, yeah, the Athletic is saying that he could be out. But is that coming directly from the Athletic or is someone quoting that? Because I don't think they're saying that on their actual website. We'll see, we'll see. I'm sure we'll find out anyway. Free kick to Arsenal. Oh, you're right, David. The crowd do need to lift the boys. They've got a responsibility inside the stadium. Free kick taken short. Saka rolls it out to Eze. Good idea, but it doesn't get there. Rolls it back to Rice. We're going to end up all the way back with Saliba. Eze is getting the ball too far back into Saka. Good turn by Saka. Good strength by Saka. No, why are you forcing the shot? Oi, Sanchez palms it out. Oh, he tries to lob him. It's poor. Timber's down. Is he injured? Timber's down on the floor. Let's hope that's nothing serious. I don't know why Saka hit that. He was off balance. He was under pressure. Hits Gyökeres. Oi, Timber. He just lands on his side there. Latif said Gyökeres needs through balls, but not this hold-up play. Yeah, his hold-up play's got to be better, though. Timber's back up on his feet. And like somebody just said in the chat, by the way, sometimes the players have to... There it is, TV1. Sometimes the players have to inspire the fans. They pay a lot of money to watch this. If the product ain't good, are they going to be fired up for it? Trossard again loses the ball. Chelsea on the attack. Shot tipped wide by David Raya and goes out for a corner. It's not good. It's not good, people. I do not like how we're playing. Surely Arteta can see that we're not playing well. Trossard loses the ball. Nkapie and Enzo Fernandez shot is tipped wide. Was never really going to beat the goalkeeper. Didn't have enough power, but still has to get a hand on it and palm it wide. And now we got to deal with the set pieces again. Get Trossard off this pitch and Zubimendi. Get them off. Such a poor performance. Corner to Chelsea. Are they going to deal with it better this time? Raya's got to be looking to collect the ball. It's high. There you go. He punches it out. But look, Caicedo's trying to win a penalty. Oh, João Pedro, he's going to say he got punched in the head. Oh, dear. They'll do a VAR check for this. Sometimes goalkeepers do punch players. Please tell me he hasn't punched him. Aye, aye, aye. Does that hit Pedro's head? Bro, I'm not even lying, yeah? He catches him. He catches him. I think we're going to get away with it, but look, they're having a VAR check. Told you this guy, Raya, man. It's too small. I think we got away with it. I'm telling you now, that if that was Arsenal, I'd be going mad. He's caught him on the head. He's got away with it. Got away with it. He's dodgy at corners, man. Because Reece James whips it in with so much power. Flicked on at the near post. Saved by Rail, headed straight at him. Wow, we are scrambling. We look so poor from set pieces. Wow, Rail, mate. And the defence. It's a great save. Luckily, it's kind of straight at him. Let's see if Trossard, he keeps the ball for once. Come on. Please. Timber. Right-hand side. Players need to step up. Look at Trossard, please. Please get him off this football pitch. How is he still on? We're lucky that header was straight at him. Otherwise, it would have been 2-1. Trossard, mate, how are you getting away with a performance like this? Martinelli, I'm telling you, I joke about it. He plays like he's drunk. This game is wide open. It's not good to see. Saliba kicks it out for a throw-in. Trossard has to get dragged. You cannot be playing like this. Steaming, mate. Honestly, steaming. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Martinelli's coming on. You know when Arteta's taking you off before the 60th and it ain't an injury, you are having a stinker. Because he doesn't like making changes early. Come on, chance. Gyökeres, you've got to be strong. Come on, you should have moved it. Trossard, you are so poor today. Reece James just dashing him off the ball. Again, no one gets a shot off. That's not a foul. Brilliant play by Saliba. What? It's a shoulder barge, ref. How is that a free kick? I think he needs to make more than one change, I got to be honest. Oh, Trossard, mate. Look at him. He's just getting buoyed by Reece James. How is this a foul? Shoulder to shoulder. Ah, man. People, this is not a nice game. George said if we could see the problem, why can't they? It's crazy. Trossard has been awful. I get him sold in the summer, by the way. Honestly. You can't keep putting in performances like this. He doesn't just like drop a little 6 or a 5 out of 10. He's dropping like 2 out of 10s. 1 out of 10s. Martinelli's last performance, by the way, was Wolves away, where he dropped a 0 out of 10. But hopefully, at least he's got some pace. 35 minutes to go, people. This is stressful to watch. Trossard stinker and hooked, yeah. He was dreadful. Chelsea in possession. Something we've said too many times. João Pedro. Palmer makes a run. Clips out wide. They look too comfortable on the ball, man. Pedro Neto up against Nkapia. Ball whipped in. Header flicked on. Oh, Palmer can't reach it at the back post. We are so nervous from crosses. Wow, this is some of the worst I've seen us defend. Great ball in. Flicked on by Pedro. Palmer at the back post. Just couldn't reach it. It would have been a tap-in. I've never seen us look this nervous defensively. Just from crosses. They're not even doing anything special. It's just a whipped cross and then we panic. Gyökeres, what is that? Gives it away. Pressure changes everything. And we are under pressure right now. I'd bring Noni on. But then, what do you do with Saka? Do you drag him? But then Eze ain't doing nothing either. At least Noni's direct running. I don't know. Havertz. Get Havertz on. I'd take Zubimendi off for Havertz. Play with 2 attacking midfielders. That's what I would do. We need our players. Need your Ezes, your Gyökeres, your Sakas to turn up. Get after this goalkeeper. That's it. Force him to kick it long. Wake up, lads. Come on. We're a yard off it. Every loose ball goes to Chelsea players. Not only they look like they're going to win, never mind draw. Look how easy this is. Pedro rolls it out wide. Ball whipped in. Corner to Chelsea. We're getting smoked. Should have seen Teta's face when they came from the tunnel. We're scrambling. Absolutely scrambling. Yeah, 2 shots on target, JY, and one of them was a goal from a set piece. We don't shoot. We wonder why we don't score. Reece James in swinging corner. And more pressure. Once again, is Raya going to come and collect a cross? And take pressure off them. Look, they're surrounding him. Ball whipped in. There you go, David Raya. Collect the cross. You can use your hands. Ref blows the whistle again when we're on the break. Look at that. Timber could have been in. Listen, lads, honestly, I know you're annoyed with the ref, but stop crying. He's not going to change his mind. He pulled it back. Palmer pulled Saka. He's given him a yellow card. We did have a good break on there, and it is annoying. I've never seen a referee change his mind, so what's the point? Norgard for Zubi. And I'd be attacking. I'd bring Havertz on for Zubi. Play 2 attacking midfielders. We can't create anything. That's actually a good foul from a Chelsea point of view for Palmer. Arteta's going mad. He's going to make it all about the ref. Castor said, we don't look like we've had a week off. We look lethargic, yeah? Arteta's trying to go mad at the 4th official. Mate, look at the players. Gyökeres in position. Rolls it into Martinelli. Doesn't get this. Poor. A final ball has been dreadful today. Here's Pedro Neto up against Declan Rice. Going for a run. Cuts inside him. Falls over but manages to keep it. João Pedro, left foot. Shoots high and wide over the bar. At least he put the damn player. Goal kick to Arsenal. We're under pressure. Paul said, what's Eze doing? Get him off. He's a spectator. Arsenal, please score. We're desperate. Feels desperate. There's still 31 minutes to go. In my head, it's like there's 5 minutes to go. David Raya in possession. Saliba pushing forward. Find Saka. You need to step up, bro. These are the moments. You get that contract, bro. That comes with a level of expectation. Rice is basically playing in defence next to but then we push our fullbacks forward, so I get it. Saliba finds Rice. 30 minutes to go, people. Get Havertz on, we'll get Gyökeres going, yeah? Eze hasn't turned up today, unfortunately. None of our attackers have. Not one of our attackers have had a good game. Oh, Saliba loses possession to Palmer, nicks it off him. What are you doing, Saliba? Rice. They're going to get a corner out of it. What are we doing, Saliba? It's so poor. We look so nervous. Why is he having so many touches there? Corner, Reece James. This is not looking good, people. Our attack's non-existent. Non-existent. Sub Arteta off. Yeah, I agree with that. Dear, oh dear. Reece James in swinger. Floats it in. Headed out. It's a goal kick. We survive one of them. Dear, oh dear. What have we got? Saka, come on. You haven't turned up. Saka, every time you're on the floor. None of our attackers have turned up. Not one of them. Trossard, Gyökeres, Eze, Saka, all non-existent. And that is the problem. You cannot beat a good team when none of your attack are having a good game. At least 1 or 2 of them have to be at 7 or 8 out of 10, you would say. These lot are playing at 5. Timber's telling the crowd to calm down, but Saliba's on the ball with no one to pass to. because none of you are moving. You're all standing there looking at him. Nobody wants the ball. Come and get the ball off the centre-backs. Declan Rice. Martinelli. Eze's avoiding receiving a pass. We look second best. When's the last time Saka showed up? Same vibes as United. They look short of ideas. Just got to get a win. Look, Gabriel again. He's saying, who am I passing to? Gyökeres out wide up against Reece James. Bully him. No, you got bullied and you fouled him. Reece James having the easiest game of his life. Pocketed Trossard. Gyökeres tried to bully him and got bullied. What a time to put a performance like this in. Spurs game was a fluke, said TV1. Here's Sanchez. Please put him under pressure. Chelsea in possession. Clip forward. Pedro's. Oh, he wins headers. A hold-up play. Gabby, what are you doing? Just booting it out for a throw-in. Curtis, we need an attacking coach. A blind man can see that. No ideas when defences sit deep and lock up shop. Surely they must have an attacking coach, man. Joseph said our forwards are weak. Yoker has been poor today. Good header by Timber. Come on, Saka. Every time you see him, he's on the floor. Timber does well. That's got to be a foul. Free kick to Arsenal. Give Harto a yellow card as well so Saka can get him. Yellow card. He should be getting him anyway, regardless. Free kick. Oh, I don't know if he even... Does he touch him? Doesn't even... Oh, man gets away with that. Free kick to Arsenal. Get Eze off as he touched the ball second half, said Alfred. Peru Nelly said, just woke up, no surprise. Arsenal bottling again. And Farhan said, these teams need the points more than us. No, we're trying to win the league, bro. We're desperate. Come on. Billy said, I regret supporting this team. It's painful. Hopefully we just get out of there with a win. Free kick to Arsenal. Declan Rice to take it. Whips it in. Oh, it's cleared. And it goes out for a corner to Arsenal. It was flicked away. That was a good ball by Rice. Keeper came out for it. The defender flicked it away. Should have bought Semenyo. I just don't think we had the money. Jersey Mark said, Big C, we're handing the title to City on a silver platter. This is a disgrace. Corner, listen. 25 minutes plus time added on. A long time in football to score. Rice to take it. In swinging corner. Come on. We have scored from a set piece. Enzo marking Gyökeres. Rice whips it in. Yes! There we go! Get in! It's Jurriën Timber! Long way to go, boys! 2-1 to Arsenal. Declan Rice, what a delivery! And Timber nods it in. Chelsea are complaining about a foul. Get in! I just want to make sure there's no VAR check. It's the goalkeeper saying he was held. Please tell me there wasn't a foul. Their manager's saying VAR as well. Please tell me somebody didn't grab the goalkeeper. We're going to see a replay of it. That's the only reason I haven't gone mad yet, because I saw the goalkeeper running out saying he was fouled. Jurriën Timber has scored. Declan Rice cross. Let's see the VAR. Keeper's not getting touched. What's he complaining for? I don't understand it. No one's touching the keeper. Nah, man, behave. That's a goal, man. What's he moaning at? It's a goal, lads. It's a goal. You know what? That might even be an own goal. Look at Arteta. Yes. That is a goal, people. Timber! 2-1 to the Gunners.
Come on.
Come on, man. We need a third. By the way, what a ball from Declan Rice. The pace to land that 6 yards out, middle of the penalty area. It's an outstanding ball. Sanchez said he's impeded. By who, bro? By who? Neville instantly talking about fouls. Of course he is, bro. He's lying. He wants Man City to win the league. I don't care what he says. He wants the title in Manchester. Timber. Well done, lad. Come on. That's a foul, ref. Yeah, free kick. Eze's fouled. Come on. Now we need a third. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the third. And I predicted 3-1 on Forever Arsenal as well. So I'll take a score prediction. Listen, we haven't been great, but I'll take a scrappy win. I'd like an entertaining win that we can enjoy, but this is one of our, let's be real, this is one of the best teams we're going to play between now and the end of the season. If you look at the Premier League table, Man City in second. We don't play Man U again. We don't play Villa. Come on, Saka, cook him. 2 step overs. Oh, Bukayo, man! You've got to do better. Rice, you've got to get there. Take him out. Well done, Deckers! Oh, what is that? What is that? From Rice to Couscous in 5 seconds. Rice, recovery run, wins the ball from Neto and boots it out for a corner. What? Why are you putting height on the ball? Just roll it back to him on the floor, bro. How have you managed to give a corner away there? Oh, man, this game is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Saka there as well. Give the ball away again. Did 2 step-overs, then lost it. Corner whipped in, headed away at the near post. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Gabby. Run him, Gabby. Let's go for a run, Gabby. Let's go for a run, Gabby. Well done. Get up. Get up. Keep going, Gab. Go on. You're given the free kick. Play on, you fraud. He's been sent off. He's been sent off, Neto. Second yellow. I'm glad you gave the free kick. What a ref. Pedro Neto has been sent off. Yes. Great decision. Pedro Neto has been sent off. Second yellow card. And he's going mad as well. I didn't even know he was on a yellow. Yep, you're spot on, ref. Great decision. Cheerio. 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 Well done, Gabby Martinelli. Take him for a run, yes. Yep, yellow card. He's done more than Trossard already. Red card, Pedro Neto. Come on, lads. I'm not getting too excited because we conceded against 10 men Chelsea at the bridge, but you have to feel at home 2-1 up with a man extra, Pedro Neto sent off, that will take control now. I was having a meltdown with the ref. I didn't know that Neto had been booked. It is shameless. It is shameless, but well done, ref. So he got booked earlier for moaning at the referee. I didn't even see that. I'm not sure the camera was even showing you that. Does he kick the ball away or something? It's definitely a second yellow. Took him out. People saying Gary Neville sounds upset. He's a fraud, bro. Good direct play from Martinelli, man. That's what we needed, pace. Now we'll go back to Martinelli on the left wing. He'll have a couple good games. Then he'll have a couple stinkers. Then we'll go back to Trossard. You know how it goes. But he's still going mad, Pedro Neto. But who cares? You're off, mate. Yeah, go down the tunnel, fella. Surely we go and get a third goal and kill this game off now. Neto's having to be escorted off the pitch by the Chelsea coaches. Listen, I'm glad that... The thing is, though, even though I know people will say, oh, it's shameless, he gave a red. He could actually have played on and then brought it back and sent him off. He didn't actually have to give the free kick to book him. He could have played advantage because we were on the attack there. He blew the whistle early, though. It's a good run anyway. Come on, Arsenal, please punish them now. Here's Eze. Barely remember him touching the ball. Clips it over the top. Chance. Headed across goal. He's fouled him. No need to foul him. Little push by Nkapie, free kick. Random clip said, what's it going to take for Caicedo to get a yellow? He's dirty, isn't he? Chelsea are making a couple of changes. I think Lavia's coming on. Alfred said, horrible decision. You can play on with the advantage and still go back. There you go, Alfred. You know. Same situation with the Palmer yellow. He should have played on. Sidorf said, Martinelli has a sub against tired legs. That's the cheat code. Yeah, you were saying that, innit, Cruz? Tired legs, Martinelli's crazy. You just need that starting left winger for the first 60 minutes. Super sub Martinelli. I think next year, you get rid of Trossard, Martinelli super sub, and you get an upgrade starting left winger. Here's Gyökeres. Come on. Oh, his touch has been awful there, man. Forever a Gunner said, I love the fact that he got up after the tackle. That was some run. Yeah, it's a shame he didn't play on because he was in loads of space. The Emirates has now woken up. Here's Saka. Corner of the area. No, Bakayo. That's not a foul. He got barged to the floor. Got to expect the contact there and be stronger, man. Gyökeres has been awful today. I'd take him off. Put Havertz up front or Gabby. Jesus. The only thing is, every time Gyökeres comes off, we seem to concede a goal. It's weird, like, I don't know, it's like he occupies the centre-backs and keeps them from getting high up the pitch, where sometimes when Jesus is on, they just seem to think we can just get high up the pitch now. It's Pierre Nkapie. Marauding run, rolls it into the area, it's blocked at the near post. I don't think Gyökeres had a shot today, has he? Martinelli or Leao is very pacey. Imagine having both of them. Imagine starting Leao, bringing Martinelli on for 20. That's not a foul, ref. He slipped. Free kick to Chelsea. What I will say, people, is don't just assume that because they're down to 10 men, we'll dominate. They were down to 10 men at the bridge, and they still managed to score. Gabriel Magalhaes gets booked for grabbing João Pedro's shirt. Free kick to Chelsea in their own half. Don't know what it is with Gabby. He seems to want to try and bully people when he doesn't have to, and then get stupid bookings at times. Andre Santos comes off for Chelsea. Gusto comes on, and Jarell Harto's off, and Lavia is on. Lavia's actually a very talented player, man, but the injuries. He's been injured for about a year and a half. Havertz and Norgard coming on, people. Declan Rice coming off. He did look tired when he made that run. Show Sakaka some Yamal clips. 300k is robbery. Rice and Gyökeres coming off. Havertz will go up front. Norgard will go in the Rice. Well, where will he play? Maybe he puts Norgard in the 6 and puts Zubi a bit further forward. Havertz will go up top. Gyökeres hasn't been good today. I'm surprised Zubimendi's on, but I think Rice is shattered, I'll be honest. Yeah, Eze's having a quiet game. Rice was limping, yeah, after that recovery run. Maybe he thinks because Havertz just come back from injury, you don't want to put him in midfield where he might have to do more running. Put him up front, let him press a little bit. Rice was limping, so you are sort of obliged to take him off. He's that important to us, you can't risk it. Zubimendi and Norgard midfield is not the best. It's crazy, isn't it? We haven't had a game since last Sunday. Why have we looked so fatigued? Were they given days off? I don't know. Goal kick to Chelsea. 14 minutes to go, people. Gyökeres should have stayed on, but we'll win, hopefully. He wasn't playing well, though. Big Arsenal Aura with the super sticker. 6,150 of you in the chat. Big up the Twitch gang as well. 27 locked in on Twitch. What's the like count? Saka wins the flick on. Oh, Havertz nearly got there. Goalkeeper collects it. We're at just over 2,000 likes. Big up to each and every one of you. This is not easy to watch. Saliba and Timber with the goals for Arsenal. Own goal for Chelsea. Lamine Yamal's new deal will see him earn €580,000 a week with a €15 million signing on bonus. He's one of the best on the planet. Just what you got to do, innit? Look at Haaland's contract. Look at what Ronaldo and them guys are getting in Saudi. I expect Yamal to get that. He's the face of Barcelona. Free kick there by Timber. Big up Darren, who said, great channel, Kurt. It's got to be the #1 Arsenal YouTube channel by a mile. Big up yourself, Darren Nichols. And I agree with you. I do agree. There are very good channels out there, though. But, you know, we got a great community, man. Yeah, Robbie was supposed to go to Dubai on Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure he won't be going with what's happening over there at the moment. Not sure about the subs. I think Rice needed the break. He was limping after those runs. Gyökeres wasn't playing well, but like I said, we do tend to concede when he comes off. Oh, Havertz gets caught there, but they have given a free kick. That should be a yellow card for the reaction. Yep, yellow card for Gusto. Is that Gusto? Was it? Who was that? Was that a foul? Yeah, and was that a foul on Havertz? He flicks over the guy's head. 500k at 18. Is he still 18, Lamine Yamal? Wow. 500 racks at 18. But he's that good. He's that good, and they know he's that good. Lamine Yamal is, 18. Doesn't turn 19 until July. Crazy. What a player. Enzo Fernandez gets booked for throwing the ball at the floor after the ref gave the free kick against Caicedo. Chelsea get a lot of red cards, man. Or a lot of yellow cards as well. Norgard finds Timber. I'm glad Norgard's getting a bit of trust. Eze's touch there gets away from him again, man. He's been poor today. Come on. Do something. Havertz. Eze in a bit of space. Can he make up for it? On his left foot. Great save by Sanchez. Subamendi, what are you doing? Poor touch. Eze there. First bit of quality from him. On his left foot. Cuts inside. Sanchez saves it in the bottom corner. Wasn't quite in the corner. Bit close to the goalkeeper. Needed another maybe 2 yards further. It's a good save, to be fair. Goes through the goalkeeper, goes through the defender's legs. Never replies to emails. Oh, mate, I get loads. I do try and read all of them. I will try make a conscious effort to get back to you all. We need that third goal. Arsenal in possession. Gabriel. 3-1's on, man. Come on. Piero Incapia. 10 minutes to go. Let's add a bit of security to this victory and get the third. Don't want a nervous 10 minutes. Zubi's had an awful game. Even then, the rebound came out to him. Could have controlled it. Instead, he tried to shoot and just sliced it out for a goal kick. Yeah, Noni don't look like he's going to get minutes. He'll be frustrated against his former club. Our wingers haven't even played well today, to be honest. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side, who has done well. Goes past Reece James. Whips it in. Oh, the cross is blocked. He's done more against Reece James in about 10 minutes than Trossard's done all game. Great header by Saliba. Norgard puts it out wide to Incapia. Finds Martinelli in the corner. Caicedo takes it off him way too easy. Come on, put him under pressure. Put him under pressure. Don't let him just play out. Look how easy they're playing out. Oh, my days. That's too easy, man. Doing little flicks around the corner with 10 men. We need a third. Well done, Martinelli. Good. Win the ball back. Come on. Keep the ball. Don't need to force it. You'll get space. They're a man down. Martinelli. Oh, unlucky. Reece James gets his body in there. I thought he'd spun him. Yeah, no fake scores in the chat, people. Still 2-1. 9 minutes to go. Sent an email last summer. You still haven't replied. There's more chance we get it. Oh, mate. I will go through them. Better late than never. Chelsea in possession. No, I don't trust 2-1. We need a third for me to feel comfortable. Eze. We need an Eze goal. Havertz. He always seems to score against Chelsea. Don't forget we drew with 10 men Chelsea. I know you're busy, but love to have you on my channel. I sent a hot mail. I will check, bro. Big up to you, Arsenal Laura. I'll check out your channel as well. Big up Jang, who's given a super sticker. Appreciate that, bro. And Dollar said, no one can tell me Caicedo doesn't deserve a yellow. He does it in a way that he kind of gets away with it. Good play by Eze. Good strength there. 8 minutes to go. Do Arsenal sit back and just try and manage the 2-1 win? Or are they actually going to say, you know what, let's score another goal? If you've beaten Tottenham 4-1 and then you beat Chelsea 3-1, all in the space of a week, I think that sends out a big message. 2-1 and hanging on, it would still be a massive win, but I want a bit more. Palmer fouls Saka. Goated community, much love from South Carolina. Big up Fugazi, man. Big up yourself. Saka's been quiet. I think you could give Noni a run out. With the pace, he'll be direct. Look, they're making attacking changes. Garnacho and Delac coming on. Even with 10 men. I'd bring Noni on for the direct running. I don't think Saka's been great today. Despite the own goal in Capier's being my man of the match, said Maxwell. Who do you think's been Arsenal's best player? I'm actually not sure we've had many standout performances, really. I thought Saliba's been okay. Rice put a great set piece in, but wasn't amazing. Front four, not great. Zubi was poor. Saliba, Nkapie, maybe, yeah. Yeah, Saliba, Nkapie. Free kick taken short. Saka. Come on, Saka. Yeah, he's done him. Come on, Bakayo. Oh, mate, what are you doing? Get him off. I'm sorry. Get Saka off. He's just not that great, is he, the end product? He's done amazing to get 300 grand a week. I mean, it has gone out for a corner. I'll let him off. Saliba for the celebration, man of the match. I hear it. I get hyped by celebrations, and that one was a good one. Saka to take the corner. 6 minutes to go. Big up everyone locked in, man. Appreciate the support. 6,200 plus in the chat. Can we score from another set piece and make it 3-1? Yeah, the ref's been all right, to be fair. No problems with the ref. They're zooming in on Reece James trying to mark Gabriel. Come on, let's score again. Corner taken short. Eze rolls it out to Saka. Saka gets to the byline. Oh, no, Bakayo, man. Please. Can you not keep the ball away from the goalkeeper? Get him off. Get him off, man. I'm sorry. He'll get away with it because we've won. He hasn't played well. The end product's not good enough. Enzo Fernandez coming off. I watched Lamine yesterday. He's on another planet. He's on another planet. Seriously. Who's the other guy coming off for Chelsea? I didn't even see it. Cole Palmer and Enzo coming off. Listen, regardless of the 300 grand a week, I'm talking about the fact that you're the main player in our attack and you're just not doing enough. That's it. We can forget the 300 grand. Let's just talk about his performance. I was thinking today, no Cucurella, who usually gives him a lot of problems. Oh, Raya, what are you doing kicking that out for a throw? Big up Sir Prices, who said salute. Big C. Game is far from over, said Broken Vessel. Big up Latif, who said Saka, one of the worst right wingers I've seen with all the hype. I mean, Chelsea have possessed. I wouldn't say he's one of the worst, but he should be far better. Do you know what I mean? And he was far better as well. Chelsea in possession. You wouldn't even believe that they were down to 10 men at the moment. We're kind of sitting back and they're on the ball. Hopefully we can hit them on the break. Good little touch around the corner. Chelsea on the attack. Left foot strike. Oof, goes over the bar from Caicedo there. How are they getting chances like this? Look at that little flick from João Pedro, man. Wow, he hit that sweet as well. Got under it a little bit. Tell you what, that is not far away either. Come on, Arsenal, man. Don't just hang on for a 2-1. Bring Noni on. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I think Saka will play 90, which I'm surprised. I think this is the reason we bought Noni, really, where you go, if he's not playing well, you can give him a break for 20 minutes. But we'll see. They're getting free headers now. We're not even challenging. Wow, Norgard gets dealt with. Here's João Pedro. I can't believe how they're causing us problems. Good tackle, Eze. Needed that. Timber with the diag. Don't know if that's a great ball. Reece James and Martinelli. Ah, bullied. Get up. Stop it. I can't stand it when our players just get bullied and they start looking at the ref. Reece James bullies him off the ball there. Put Esteval in this team. We're cooking, says Latif. Esteval's good. But he's got a lot of development needed. But he is a talent. Nani can't defend. Well, that might be the thing. Because he doesn't run back maybe as much as Saka. Maybe Arteta doesn't trust him at the end of a game. Why are Chelsea just keeping the ball so easily? They're down to 10 men. Nothing's changed. Chelsea in possession. Go and get after them a little bit. Get the third. You need a real playmaker like Bruno. Yeah, that's what I think we lack. Here's Liam Delap on the turn. Holds it up well. We'll find out the stoppage time shortly. Gusto down the right-hand side. Clips in the cross. Wow, corner to Chelsea. This is not good, lads. Come on. Corner to Chelsea. Against 10 men, we are sitting back and allowing them to attack us. Corner to Chelsea. Don't do anything stupid here. Reece James to take it. Away swing or big header at the near post. But they retain possession. No, it goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Dear, oh dear. 89th minute. They're making another change, Chelsea. Big up Snake Eyes, member for 53 months. Every player that has been given 300 grand has always been poor. Go through the list. The money brings more pressure. Saka, to his defence, has had a lot of injuries due to too much football. Yeah? Oba, Ozil and him are the three. Sarr, tossing comes on. Sarr comes off. Saka 24. This is prime time, said Latif. You never know, do you? Some players, 27, 28, they're at their best. Hopefully he can get over the injury. He's given a foul throw. Or is he giving it for time wasted? Oh, he went too far forward. Nkapie, what are you doing? Silly reason to give away a throw-in. How much time added on at the end of the game? 6 minutes added on. 6 minutes of pain. Chelsea throwing. Reece James to take it. Arteta's mentality must be studied. Come on, can we hit them on the break? Martinelli, he runs it out for a throw-in. Since they've conceded, I think, did we score after they went down to 10 men? Or was it while they had 10 men? Anyway, apart from that, we've hardly created anything, which is just crazy. Robert Sanchez in possession, plays it short to Caicedo. Don't foul, come on. Are we ever going to win the ball back? Chelsea in possession is Delap up against Saliba. Corner of the penalty area. Drills it across. Nkapie, has he won a foul? He's given us a free kick. We're actually hanging on here, people, against 10 men. Look how easy they're opening us up. One ball there, and they're in behind. Did we score before the red card? When was the red card? We scored before it, did we? And I don't think we've had a decent shot since. We scored before, yeah. Listen, if we get the win, we'll keep it moving. But the performance needs to improve. Wapnito said, on this 2-hour drive, but locked in. Big up, man. Member for 20 months. Long ball upfield for Arsenal. Havertz trying to get hold of it. Not one chance created since the red. As they lose us out there. Chelsea on the break. Can't believe how they're overrunning us. Ball out wide. Garnacho up against Timber. Whips it in. What a save by Raya. Crossed it into the back post. Everybody missed it. It was creeping into the far corner. And David Raya tips it wide. What are we doing? Why are we sitting back so much? Corner whipped in. He goes out for a goal kick. I cannot believe these tactics. Garnacho's cross, it missed everyone. It was creeping into the far corner. And he tips it wide. And from the resulting corner, it was cleared away. Sky cameras didn't even show us the corner because they took it so quick. What a save, by the way. Arteta's mentality is crazy. Go 1-0 up and sit back. Raya might be man of the match now for these saves, I've got to be honest. He's made a couple of unreal saves. Nkapie, Saliba, Raya, the three where I think they've actually turned up. I don't understand it. They're down to 10 men. Go and pick them off and score again. Spurs were definitely bad. Paul MC hanging on against 10 men, yeah. I don't think we've had a shot since they had a red card. They win the header. Saliba heads it back to Raya. Take your time now. Raya picks the ball up. 2.5 minutes to go. Arsenal 2, Chelsea 1. You think we were down to 10 men? There's Saliba. They're actually pressing us and everything. Keeps the ball. Gabriel. Gabriel with a long diag. Everything we're losing. We can't keep the ball. Gusto heads it back to Sanchez. Missed the game. How was it? Not nice to watch, but we're winning. But we're hanging on. Chelsea in possession. 2 minutes to go. Robert Sanchez has the ball for Chelsea. Danny said this performance, even more positive the league's done. It'll still be a big win, though. Oh, he slipped in. Nkapie slip. Reece James, right-hand side. Drills it across. Great defending by Gabriel Delap with the run there. Martinelli, what are you just sticking your leg up? 1.5 minutes to go. Chelsea in possession. We're hanging on. They've still got the ball. All of our players are back. Less than 90 seconds to go. Clipped into the area. It's flicked on. The shot is saved by Pedro. So they've scored. The offside flag goes up against Liam Delap. Oh my days. Wow. Please tell me he's offside. He looked offside, but please tell me he is. I need to see the replay. Oh my days. This could be title defining. He's off. He's off. We have got away with it. He's a yard offside. Wow. What a save by Raya again. Delap tapped it in from a yard out. Pedro headed it in the air, bicycled it. Raya saved it and then saved the rebound. But Delap, his goal doesn't count. I'm sorry. I'm not happy with what's going on here. Raya has saved us. We have been poor. I've never seen a team play so defensive against 10 men. You'd think we had 10 men. We've created absolutely nothing. Throw into Arsenal. 6 minutes are up. Just blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Horrible tactics. But we've got away with it. Do you know why I'm not losing my head, right? Is because the result is bigger than the performance. To be honest, it's horrible to watch. I don't like the way we've played. I don't like the performance. I don't like the tactics. But in a title challenge, you've just got to win games. And there's the full-time whistle. Big win. Big win. Horrible, but a massive 3 points. Oh, Robbie predicted 2-1 on Forever. He's got it right. But listen, massive 3 points. That was not nice to watch. But trust me, if we win the league, we won't sit there and go, do you remember on the 1st of March when we got that stinky 2-1 win against Chelsea? No one cares. Beat Tottenham 4-1. Beat Chelsea 2-1. Top of the league. 5 points clear. And 4 ahead goal difference. It's a massive 3 points. They've got to learn. Arteta's got to learn. Don't sit back. But it's a big win. Massive win. Yeah, drained, mentally drained watching that. It's hard to watch. Raya, man of the match, no doubt. We move. Brighton on Wednesday. Told you, man, when it comes to title challenges, you just got to tick them off. I just don't want Arteta to keep doing that where you're like, we're winning, we sit back. You just can't do that. You're gonna fall short someday. And we nicked it with 2 set pieces. But I don't know. Strange. We had a week off. We looked a bit tired at times. I don't get it. Big up to Mohammed, who's gifted 20 memberships to the community for the customary 3 points. Big up your damn self. Listen, what I will say about the team is you have to give them some credit because, there are days where, as a group, you just don't play well. You don't know why. It just doesn't happen. But they've ground out a win there against a tough team. Chelsea are not an easy team. Palmer, Caicedo, Reece James, these guys are good players. And I'm looking at Arsenal today going, Gyökeres, Saka, Trossard, Eze, none of them played well. Our whole front four were not good today. Zubimendi was poor. Rice was okay, but not great. If half your team doesn't play well and you beat Chelsea, it's a good result. But the performance was not good enough. David Raya made some fantastic saves. Thought Saliba was good, got a goal. But we have to go up another level. You can't go to Wembley and play Man City in a cup final and play like that. You can't go to the Etihad in April and play like that because City are a better team. They'll turn us over. So I need better. The win is huge, but I will not ignore the fact that some of these players, you can't play like that. But ultimately, the win is bigger than the performance. It's 3 points, and we move to Brighton on Wednesday night. Let's have a look at the Premier League table, people. That was hard work to watch, man. So difficult, but big win. Arsenal have won by 2-1, beating Chelsea. Chelsea are now 3 points outside of the top 5. They might not make the Champions League, Chelsea, but anyway. Manchester City, 5 points behind us. They do have a game in hand. 4 goals behind us on goal difference. Arsenal, top goal scorers in the league, which is unbelievable because we don't actually look great in attack. And we've got the best defence in the league, although it's getting a bit close. Man City 3 goals behind. Man United in 3rd now. They are still 13 points behind Arsenal. Villa in 4th. Liverpool in 5th. Chelsea in 6th. Brentford in 7th. And so on and so forth. And we play Brighton, who are 11th. We play Brighton away from home on Wednesday night. That is another tough game. And you know what? After the result against Wolves, which, complete crash out result, we've responded with 4-1 against Tottenham, 2-1 against Chelsea. We've got Brighton in the week, which is a tough game. If we get through that Brighton game, I think we can really take a breather and say we have responded to that Wolves result. Scored 6 in our last 2 games. Don't get me wrong. I didn't enjoy that game today. I will not watch that game back. I might watch some of the highlights just so I can assess some things ahead of player ratings tomorrow. But I'm telling you now, at the back end of the season, it's all about results. But I do want a better performance than that. But the attack, why were we so good last week going forward? Is it because Tottenham are just a poor team and we expose them? But as I'm saying, Manchester City are the only team in the current Premier League top 6 that we have got left to play this season. We've played United twice, Villa twice, Liverpool twice, Chelsea twice, sorry. I think we've even played Brentford twice. Could be wrong. Let me double check. Have we got Brentford left? I don't think we've got Brentford. No, we haven't. So we don't play any team apart from Man City in the top 7 of the Premier League. So Performance, not great. If you didn't watch the game, I wouldn't be in a rush to watch that game back, but the result is vital. And big up to Mohammed, who gifted out 20 memberships to the community, you legend. Avery said, now we sat back after the second goal, LOL, but we won. Now, we definitely did that time, Avery. I think we can agree on that. You know what I mean? But big up yourself. 3 points in the bag. Philly said, champions win ugly games. Come on, you Gunners. Yeah, we needed the win. Needed it desperately. Nigel, new member. Big up to Nigel Byfield, new member. Big up man like Pierre. He said, big up Big C in the community. I'll take the dub. I've been saying I hope Mikel Arteta learns after every game. Unfortunately, he will keep on with these tactics. Yeah, that was very, very risky tactics. And big up Pierre, who's gifted 5 memberships to the community. Big up yourself. Make sure your settings are switched on so you can be gifted a membership. Danny Boy, member for 33 months. I'm still Arteta out. Can't play like this and expect to win titles. Too defensive and scared. Loser mentality. He's not happy. Listen, I've given my opinion on Arteta. We're top of the league. He needs to win the league or the Champions League. I want him to win something major for us. Elton said, we have to admit Eze was really bad. Yeah, he was, apart from that shot, he didn't do anything today. He was just out of the game. But our whole front four was poor. Martinelli was probably our best attacker when he came on. Cope said, watching games is only going to get harder. Big up yourself and the family, see. Big up the community. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, people. Come on, you Gunners. The only good thing is, outside of City, we're not going to play a team as good as Chelsea the rest of the season. So you would like to think that we'll dominate games more than that. But yeah, it will get more nerve-wracking as you get down to 5 games and 3 games, and then we got to go to the Etihad and things like that. Why Always Me said City played the first 30 minutes versus Leeds really badly. And you know what, bro? I didn't watch the whole game. So you guys, I watched probably about 45 minutes of the game. Midway through the first half till about midway through the second half. Then I watched a little bit at the end. So Mohammed said, we were poor, bro. I chickened out, left the game and came back at 2-1. The anxiety is real. I hear it. Alfred said, we need Chelsea in this position. They still have to play City. That game could be a must-win to get into the Champions League place. Too much money in it not to make the Champions League. You know what, Alfred? That is a fantastic point, because you want teams to play against Chelsea where they're motivated because they're playing for something. And that is a great point. They play Chelsea after the cup final, which is in like 3 weeks, and it's at Stamford Bridge. So you're obviously hoping, we've just won the cup final, 2-week international break, then they've got to go to Stamford Bridge, Man City, and then they play us the week after. So that could be a pivotal time. Man City got Forest this Wednesday. I think they'll batter Forest at home. I can't see Forest getting anything away from home. They've got Newcastle next weekend in the Cup, which is a tough game. They won't be able to rotate a lot. We go to Mansfield, so you would like to think we'll make like 10 or 11 changes. Then they've got Real Madrid away. I'll be doing a watch-along. I'm hoping Vinny Jr. runs them ragged. Then they've got West Ham fighting for their lives. Then they've got Real Madrid. Then they've got the Cup final. Then they've got Chelsea. Then they've got Arsenal. So City have got a tough run after this week. So it was so important that we got through Tottenham, Chelsea, and then get through Brighton. Brighton is a tough game in the week. They're good at home. And Zami said, I watched the game standing in the last 10 minutes. I hear it. That energy, you've got to stand up sometimes. And Alexander said, today we need to give credit to our manager, Nikola Shiova. I hear it. Viraj, big up to you. Not the greatest performance, but Chelsea are not an easy team. Huge 3 points, 9 games to go. More than a 9, guys. More than a 9. Mansfield beat Burnley, not Palace. But yeah, it was a massive win for them. Stop worrying about City. We need to focus on what we do. I hear you, Andrew. I do agree. But you can't help but watch or have a look. Well, have a look. You can't help but have a look at their scoreline, you know. But I tell you what, people, I'm going to be totally honest with you. That game was exhausting as an Arsenal fan. It wasn't enjoyable. I feel like I've just played 90 minutes. I've got tense shoulders. I feel like I've just run around for 90 minutes. Few days to have a break. We play Brighton on Wednesday. I'll put out a reaction video in the next hour or so. Forever Arsenal will be out tomorrow. I'll be back on here at 1:30 tomorrow, review the game. We'll go through the player ratings and all that good stuff. And then Tuesday will be press conference, looking ahead to Brighton on Wednesday. People, enjoy your Sunday, have your dinner, relax. Arsenal, top of the league, 5 points clear. Strap yourselves in. This is going to be a roller coaster of our last 9 games. I'll see you all soon, people. Bless.